Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is JT with Legacy Art Games, and we're back with more tabletop campaigns. And today we are going to be back into the cruel wintry night of Auril with Rime of the Frostmaiden, as told by GM Tompson, our good friend. And, well, as of this adventure, we have arrived in the town of Caer Koenig, one of the 10 towns. And it's pretty well off here, except they're having some odd thievery issues around town, which I suspect we might look into. So, with that said, I'm going to hand it over to the GM, and I hope you guys have a good time.
Dexterity modifier. Okay, gotcha.
And yeah, there you go.
Okay, GM, it's all yours.
Hey there. All right, great. Give me an extra moment for this. Still getting a few songs into the playlist. A bit louder. All right. So last session, you guys finished your business over with the goblins after hunting down the goblins who had stolen the cart filled with mining supplies or iron bars that belonged to the dwarves over at Brinchander. You guys managed to free the polar bears after convincing them to take you all the way to Brinchander. You took the supplies, gave them to its respective owners, and got paid 10 gold pieces each. Before you all decided to stick together and go and pursue the so-called murderer that was apparently going to be in Caer Koenig in about a night or so. What you guys ended up doing was deciding that you wanted to have a mount, not necessarily a mount, but someone to carry along the wagon that belongs to the goblins. Because it's actually of pretty sturdy build, and it is a nice find, and it might protect you a lot during the travel, as well as ease the travel itself. It is a bit slower than Dogsvans, for sure, but it also can carry way more. You guys ended up finding a place over at Brinchander that sold axe beaks, and you managed to see one that was a bit wilder. And as you assisted the owner over at the establishment in Brinchander, the owner of the establishment over at Brinchander with trying to tame this axe beak, you ended up trading him. You ended up succeeding in doing so, and you traded him the axe beak for that potion of animal friendship that you guys had found previously. Even after that, you guys all put your funds together that you had to buy a second axe beak. So now you have two. The axe beaks were quickly put next to the wagon, arranged properly, and you guys began making your travel to Caer Koenig. Along the way, you stopped by the other Caer town, but since there was not much reason to be there at the time, you went all the way to Caer Koenig after about 8 or so hours of travel, arriving pretty much at the beginning of night. There, you ended up going to two of the establishments here. First, you went to the Oak Vine and Sinker, one bar. Has no rooms, just drinks and whatnot, and talk a bit with the general populace there. Before, if I'm not mistaken, Jurat had convinced them to go ahead and allow him to sweep over at the floor with the trance. And yeah, the owner of the establishment was very okay with this. So the rest of you, some people went to, or specifically, Mikishi went over to stay the night closer to the snow itself, made a little bit of a safe recourse in the snow in order to have the axe beak safe for the night without worrying anyone about a place to keep them there. And then the rest of you ended up going over to the Northern Light. As you guys were approaching the Northern Light, you saw a snow mound move, and coming from within it, there will be And coming from within it, there was a silver dragonborn that seems to have been waiting there in order to ambush someone. Not in a menacing way, but in order to try to find a supposed thief. This dragonborn was supposedly the mayor of town here at Caer Koenig. And his name is Trovus. He's the town speaker. Not necessarily mayor, town speaker is the correct term. And he told you all about this, these things that have been stolen the past few days. And if I'm not mistaken, we had... Who was it? Was it an eye?
Mm-hmm.
That ended up us agreeing to help with us.
Yeah, she offered to use detect magic to see if she could find the one of the items stolen.
Yeah.
Magical lantern.
And after that, you guys simply spent the night over at Caer Koenig in some somewhat comfortable rooms, nothing out of the ordinary, but you guys slept. And, well, we are picking up the session in the morning after. The day is calm. There doesn't seem to be a blizzard outside, but it's still dark as always, dark and broody as always is. The lack of snow, thanks to Auril, the Frostmaiden, who has rendered this land in everlasting night in the continuous snow. Winter forever, as it has been for the last 2 years. You guys wake up in the night, and you guys wake up in the morning, and it is up to you what you wish to do next.
I don't know what to do because I don't exactly know what we are doing, so I will leave it to you guys.
Yeah, since you wanted your best session.
So, Panzer, could you do an intro for your character? For me, I was not there in the very first session, so.
Oh, you need like
Yeah, just a general description of that.
Yeah.
Okay, you see a human male. His name is Store, and he has glowing blue eyes and raven black, short, pointy hair. He has a bit of a, darker skin, like more dark than average human male. He's a bit above average height, like he's quite tall for a human. He's 6 foot, 6.5 foot tall, and he's quite bulky. You can imagine that he has spent quite some years training his muscles and his body. You can see like a special trait. He's quite handsome, and he has a deep penetrating stare when you look into his eyes, his deep blue glowing eyes. He's wearing a chainmail armor. Beneath those, he's wearing comfy and like winter clothes to keep it at bay from the winter. He has no helmet. He wears no helmet, no chainmail on the helmet. He wears a bandana on there. He has also a scarlet red cloak and 2 long swords, one on his back, one on the side. He's left-handed, and he has a quite unique shield that carries on his right hand. That's it.
Thank you.
No problem. Can I have yours, because I also didn't know about yours, please?
Yeah, Anaya is an elf woman, about 5.5 feet tall, slender build, pale skin, black hair, and brown eyes. In her hair and in the irises of her eyes, she has streaks of yellow, red, and orange, like autumn leaf colors. She wears clothes that were once very finely made, like silk with brocade pattern, but seem very worn and kind of shabby now. And over that, she wears kind of poorly made parka.
Nice.
But she does carry a very finely crafted double-bladed scimitar and a very fine-looking spell book.
Nice.
All right. As a reminder for since Pandora was not here last session, Star, you are also staying in this inn for the night over at Caer Koenig.
Okay. Let me check and put the character name, in brackets. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, there you go.
Geralt only needs 4 hours in trance, and I
Mhm.
really doubt that he even got that much thanks to his dwarf friend. So he's up a bit early and watching the town square just in case Torga should show up. That way, they don't miss her.
Yeah. So at the 4 hour mark over at the Oaken Vine and Sinker, the other establishment, you wake up to see that the dwarf has since then completely fallen asleep and is no longer holding on to you. And he kind of just fell to the side and is snoring loudly as he is sleeping. Either way, you manage to get some a bit of an unorthodox 4 hours of trance, but you wake up or not wake up. You feel refreshed for the day and prepare to do your usual morning ritual before making your way outside into the snows once again. At this moment, you guys were out somewhat late. So by the time you finish your trance, it is about 4 a.m. or so. Sorry, not about 4 a.m. or so. No, it's about 6 a.m. or so. As always, it is cold, it is snowy, and most people are not necessarily up yet. There is very little necessity in following a regular pattern on the time schedule now that there is no sun. And since people most of the time stay over at the bar the previous night, many of them are still curing hangovers at this moment before getting to their work for the day, if there even is work to be found. Either way, you continue looking over to the town square itself, making rounds, walking a bit around. There is not much over at this town, sadly. There's very little in terms of establishments. There are. Let me double check one thing. Hold on, just a second. There are some services, but nothing in comparison to Bryn Gender itself. If there is something that you wish to purchase or acquire, it's possible that you can find it here in Caer Koenig. But most of the stores are very small. Most of them are not even open yet at this time that you're waking up yourself.
Geralt, for the moment, is simply doing his job, trying to keep a watch out for Torga arriving early so that she does not get the jump on them.
Yeah, she seems to have not arrived yet.
Okay.
So Anai also only has a trance, so she would be up around the same time. I think she would ritual cast detect magic and do a sweep of the town. And I'll ping the spell.
Sounds good. You make your way out of the Northern Light. I mean, you ritual cast the spell, make your way out of the Northern Light now with the detect magic in hand, and you basically begin walking around, trying to find anything that would ping as magic. While you are looking over with the detect magic, because you're waiting for the ping, right? Basically, see if you spot anything that's shiny. Do you do anything else at the same time, like investigate for tracks or whatnot, or like do you just, or like just walking casually around town, looking to see if there's any spots of magic? It just depends the amount of time that you use, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I have anything else urgent to do, so I'll do that as well. And I'm not limited on the number of times I can cast detect magic, so I'll do it systematically, like looking for tracks or any sign of patterns of movement of people or animals in and out of the town, or getting a sense for the layout and how people move in and out.
Yeah, give me a second here as I look up here to one thing. So as you begin following the tracks, Like you begin looking for tracks, looking to see if there's anything magic about, taking a good look over town to see if you spot anything that might pick up your interest at the moment. Go ahead and make a survival check.
Would you let me do investigation, or is this specifically survival?
Technically, you are not following tracks yet, so sure, investigation works.
Okay.
11. Thanks to the there's no magic here, so there's no magic that you actually find. As you begin making your way around, detect magic on hand, begin by walking around town, checking in between buildings. At one point, you do seem to find a track. Yes. That's not very easy. That's not very hard to spot at the moment. It seems that since the last item was stolen, which was the lantern over at the Northern Light, it seems that there hasn't been an actual deep snow in yet. So you find the tracks easily enough.
Okay. I think I would go find Gerard, because I assume that he'll be up at a similar time. And
You find each other easily enough, and Vesturat is not wanting to be found.
Oh, yeah,
It's not a very big town.
Yes, he's just outside the hook, line, and sinker.
okay, yeah, she'll approach and say, "Good morning. How was
morning.
your night?"
It was unpleasant. And yours?
It was fine. The inn is comfortable enough. I would recommend you try it out if you had trouble with sleeping in the trancing in the tavern.
More with one of the patrons, but I prefer to forget that rather than talk about it. What brings you out and about so early?
Oh, well, we ran into Trevor's. Yeah.
Trovas.
Trovas, the town speaker.
The town speaker for Caer Koenig, and he mentioned that something had been stolen that was a magic item. I was using a spell to try to look for it. See if I can find it, but...
I believe I've heard the lantern for the inn, right? Strange little trinket to vanish, but seems to be many strange things happening around here. Have you had any luck?
No, nothing so far, but I did find what looks like some tracks that might be related. I thought we might get the rest of the group together and investigate further.
Yeah, we should indeed. Well, I suppose they're still sleeping, but it's their loss. We can't let the tracks snow over. And
is it Mikishi? Would Mikishi be up early, or is Mikishi human? Well, probably having a sense for what Mikishi can do, including what was already suggested, maybe they could tell. I'll say to Gerard, Mikishi might be able to tell us if snow is imminent. Maybe we should seek them out first.
Of course, or you can point me toward the tracks while you go and get the others, and that way we will not lose them.
That makes sense.
I can have a look myself.
And I will lead Gerard to the spot that I found.
Easy enough. It seems like there are some tracks somewhat faint. It has been a bit since these vests were made, but it seems that it hasn't completely snowed over yet. If you would like to follow them for a bit, I would require a survival check.
Sure, and as a blood hunter thing, he would know and get advantage if they're fey fiends or undead.
Very well.
let's see.
And I will return to see if Makishi
Oh.
already store her up.
DM, can I
Yeah.
DM you something and ask you if this applies to me or not, please?
Yeah, sure. Send me a message.
Okay, thank you very much. I will send it on Discord.
There you are.
And there's Gerard's luck for the day.
Yeah, Mikishi is sleeping just out of town.
With the animals.
Yeah.
Yeah, so and I would go look for Makishi first.
Yeah, when you find the Mikishi is not necessarily didn't necessarily hide their camp, right? So yeah, you find the camp somewhat easily, but it seems that the animals are still asleep when you do find it. It is basically like a snow. It's basically like a snow. It's basically like they going over to the side of a mountain and basically having cover from the wind from one side. Yeah, snowing too.
If it takes enough time to gather everyone, Gerard will have another try at that.
Yeah, no, not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. So as you begin looking over to the tracks themselves, it seems that there are some tracks, but they are somewhat difficult to follow. It seems that some of them have been snowed in, and you don't get too much progress yet. At this moment, without the rest of the party, just looking over them, sadly, not much for progress there.
Well, in that case, Gerard remains with them nevertheless, so that people know where to look.
Yeah, and keep searching and whatnot. It's an ongoing process. There's no necessarily just fuck, I give up. There's not necessarily like it's not necessarily like a dead end, right? It just it's going to take more time if I am to find this.
Sure.
So let's see. And Mikishi seems to still be asleep at the time, and so are the enemies. Not sure if you guys are. I assume you guys are going to wake them, wait for their rest to end.
Oh yeah, certainly. She'll sit down and study her spellbook a bit, I suppose.
Very well.
Gerard wouldn't wait, but he's a bit of an ass about that.
Yeah, you can still keep searching and whatnot.
Sure, he'll be looking around the area where the tracks are, just to see if, well, anything that should be there isn't.
Yeah, go ahead and make one more check.
Okay.
4 hours, 2 checks, sir. All right. So there is some. Okay, so this is a bit curious. So you basically begin following the tracks that come all the way from the inn, about 50 feet away from the building, right?
Right.
50 feet away from the inn, not the bar, the inn. Hold on. And once it arrives over so basically it is from the inn 50 feet northwards. So you actually see Mikishi not too far off by the time. So you guys actually, or specifically, and I also see Gerard begin following the tracks that he seems to have found recently. You begin making your way north for about 50 feet or so, a bit outside of town, and then it gets kind of muddy, as if they had attempted to deroot them a bit. After that, with that survival check, you manage to find them with some effort. You manage to continue following the tracks in order to try to get past it. And you walk about 150 feet towards the snow itself, right? Towards just the tundra.
Okay.
And then there is something that you actually realize that you have advantage on. because when you make your way northwards out of Caer Koenig itself, you get to a point where the footprints end and a different set of tracks begins. You recognize these tracks as an ogre, but can you go ahead and roll me another survival check? This time with advantage.
Oh, that should have been with advantage, sorry.
No worries, just roll one more Draggiver. So an 18. Okay, an 18 then. All right. So as you follow the tracks, you look to see the tracks that seem to be a quarter mile outside of town. That's where the tracks of a humanoid end, and then a new set of tracks begins, and you see tracks performing two things. One of them is bipedal and massive. You recognize these tracks as ogre, but I'm not sure how you know this. I would love to hear your explanation how you know this. But with the 18, you realize that this ogre is a zombie.
To be frank, I cannot tell you how I know. It just says I would know.
Yeah. So I imagine that there is either like loose skin that gets burned down into the snow itself or something.
Yeah,
just from the decomposing body of the ogre zombie.
Or it could just be a thing of instinct in the blood.
There's no blood, right? That's the problem, because it's not such an obvious track. It just
rather in my blood.
In your blood, yeah. Maybe.
Yeah.
Like you see, this is an ogre, but there's something off, and you just like get the feeling. It could be something like that. That makes sense.
So the other tracks, though, not the ogre, do they look human, bigger?
No, actually, I wasn't done. You see these bigger bipedal creature, which is definitely an ogre. The ogre seems to be pulling a sled.
Oh, really? But the other tracks prior to the ogre,
Prior to that, they were bipedal, a bit harder to spot, almost as if there was somewhat of an effort to conceal them. But they seem to be shorter than the human.
Okay.
Most likely dwarf, but you can't be too sure.
Alright, what Gerard's going to do is, if there happen to be any, say, sticks nearby, large sticks, he'll pick them up and sort of stick them into the ground like a marker.
Oh yeah, even if there aren't sticks themselves, right? Because of the thunder has been going on for so years that most of the wood nearby have just been completely removed due to necessity. But even then, you can find like a rock or something and just plant it in such a direction that makes it obvious that this is a marker.
Sure, and once he spots what he recognizes as ogre tracks, especially undead, well, that's when he turns back to go and inform the others of what he's found.
I will say this took you a while to actually get these far into the tracks. It took you the better part of 3 hours to get to this point and back. Okay. So everyone else is about to wake up at the moment.
Yeah, Stories usually wakes up and uses his cards to, do a little ritual that he has every morning when he wakes up.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll you the proficiency that I have in my playing cards?
You're not necessarily competing, right?
No,
so
but
there's no
it's
necessary
like...
need, but yeah,
Oh,
you can do
I
it.
understood that this was like, tarot cards.
No, these are actually playing cards. These are,
okay.
But it can be tarot cards if you want. The regular
No.
ones are just playing cards, but if you want tarot cards, that's fine.
I have both sets, but the proficiency is on the playing cards, right?
Yeah, most likely.
So
up to you, to be honest. Up to you.
No, yeah. Well, I will stick with the playing cards as the proficiency, and I will use the others just for roleplay.
Yeah.
Thing. Yeah. Well, I will just do my thing with my cards in there.
Very well.
Oh yeah, that's what I was looking right now, Tom. Thanks.
No worries.
Yeah, well, I guess Thor will go down to the main area of the inn that we are in and order the breakfast and some ale to accompany it, and we'll start doing the cards thing on the table.
Very well. Valkyrie, there seems to be some. Oh, what could I have made with such low resources right now? Yeah, honestly, it might still be stew, but there's not much in terms of vegetation, so there's very little. There's very little. Oh, I know what it is. It's trout again. It's trout again. They are a lakeside town. It's a damn knuckle at trout. Seems that's what they're serving for breakfast.
Oh, sounds good. He eats whatever it gets. Yeah.
It is good, unless you eat it every day for 2 years or 3.
Yeah,
or
no,
more.
I mean, we've been like
But it's
1 or
pretty
2
decent.
days in this town, so
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
okay. For stories, okay. Yeah.
Definitely.
He doesn't care much about the taste and everything. If it is edible, it is good for store.
It is definitely fine. It's not bad whatsoever.
Thank you, Barkeep. Thank you. He will just mind
no
his own
worries.
business.
I assume that at the moment, as this happens, everyone groups up over at the Northern Light, yeah? No? Okay, Mikhail, what are you doing then? Ooh, a weather report. Okay. So how does this work?
Shall I assume Drought is still traveling?
You're about arriving at the Northern Light, or arriving next to everyone else.
Okay.
But give me just a second, so I'll let Mikishi do this first. A golden orb for clear skies, a cloud for rain, falling snowflakes for snow, and so on. It seems that it is indeed falling snowflakes. It is snowing. It doesn't seem to be a blizzard. It seems to be simply snow.
Is Mikishi doing this like where
It's over.
store-
It's not. No, it's not on the same place at the moment.
He's not on
Mikishi is a bit to the north of the Northern Light, sweeping outside.
Yeah. Gotcha.
So yeah, Mikishi, you take care of the birds. Luckily, you add the rations that came along with the purchase of the birds. They happily eat. The bigger one, the one that you domesticated yourself, he seems to be fine. But the other one didn't necessarily enjoy sweeping outside after being used to having been at the nice stable for a long time. Seems a bit grumpy. They're all, yeah. Yeah, it usually sweeps over at the barn, right? So. You'll get over it indeed. Or else. I mean, the next week, that's a lot of rations.
Yeah, I don't know if we will be able to take care of those beasts this early on.
No, we may have to do some hunting.
Nah, you guys have resources for them. You have 10 days worth of food or feed for each of them.
Yeah. Well, what do they eat? Like, do they eat meat or do they eat only vegetables?
Well, I imagine that they are originally herbivore, right? But they've probably, since they have been living, they're probably closer to omnivore now, where their preference is vegetables, but they're so very available that they've basically began making like that sort of bone meal paste.
Okay.
To tie together with any vegetables that can actually be found. It's not very nice. And many times things are just imported, and some things are imported. Some things they still had from the original, from before the winter, right? Like the actual feed that was stored. A lot of the vegetation, like the oats and stuff that were used to be grown in this region, or maybe closer to the south, were most likely. There's a decent amount that still exists. But yeah, the feed is expensive.
Nice. Okay.
Right now, you guys got it for free, though. It came with the purchase.
Yep. I'm just chilling on the inn.
Jurat arrives over at to where Mikishi is at. I assume that Anais is there, yeah?
Yep. Yeah, and I'm still there.
All right. So you see Jurat arrive.
Greetings. Did you have any luck with the tracks?
And the Gerard looks to have returned from a fairly long trip. Not terribly bothered by the cold, but from his boots you can just tell he's been a long way. And he explains, I did, in fact. Someone short, I think, is responsible for what's going on, but more importantly, there's an ogre with them, undead. I followed the tracks no further than that, but I did mark him.
Very well. We should be able to gather the others soon enough, and maybe we could set out, follow them the rest of the way.
Yes, I would say, well, shorter than a human, maybe a dwarf or a gnome? I'm not quite clear.
Mikishi says, I question why we're taking on another job.
Well, these are lean times. I wouldn't turn up gold.
And it's unlikely that we'll miss our actual quarry. It's likely that they'll be around long enough for us to return and find them.
This is true. I did keep watch all morning, and her caravan did not show.
There weren't inquiries as such. We ran into the town speaker by chance, and he asked for help.
I've been out following tracks for hours, Mikishi. I have spoken to no one. I did ask about Torga, yes, but Torga's caravan is well known. She has goods, even if they are cheap. It wouldn't be unusual for someone to be looking for her, I think. Then again, I'm used to living off the land, so ways of the city sometimes betray me. I am no expert, but she seems to be traveling all the 10 towns selling cheap wares. I don't think it would attract suspicion for her name to have come up.
If this task does take us very far from the town, then we can reevaluate, but we aren't really occupied with anything else for the moment. We're just waiting.
Well, it was about 3 hours out, I believe, for me to find these ogre tracks. It's very sudden change from whatever the short creatures are to the ogre. And it looks as though it was dragging a sled, I would guess.
3 hours back and forth. It was 3 hours to get back here. So 1 hour, 1 hour and a half each way.
With the axe beaks, do we have equipment for riding them, like
Yeah,
saddles?
they came with saddles.
And would they, if like 2 of us were on axe beaks, would we travel at a faster pace than on?
Yes. Yes. Also at a faster pace than with the wagon itself.
Yeah. Also, I have proficiency on. Oh wait, I'm not. I'm not there. So sorry.
I imagine you could have gone over and found them at the time.
Oh,
It's
okay.
already been a while since the regular time, so you can arrive over at the same camp.
Okay.
No big deal.
So
If
yeah,
you, like
I
you
have-
finish your breakfast, get bored, and realize that there's no one around, you go find them and find them easily. You're not necessarily hiding.
So yeah, I mean, I've been riding, carts, wagons, and all that all my life, so I know how to ride them efficiency. So I can track the roads and all that. So where others could go over ice parts of the road, I can just avoid them easy enough.
Mhm. If we do set off away from the town, we can bring the axe beaks and make it back more quickly if we need to check on the town to see whether.
Yeah, but thing is, how we only have like 2 axe picks, right? I mean, we are 4.
Yeah, it would only be 2 of us.
Yeah, plus my armor is quite heavy. Maybe 2 can go ahead and do the scout thing, and I can go behind with someone else with the wagon, following your tracks. And if you leave some marks or pointers on the road, I can just follow those with our, the thing that we have.
I piled some
Mikishi,
rocks.
let me just say one thing.
Sure.
Mikishi says, "I'm not sure this one would like being ridden." And points to the black one.
And Geralt just says, I piled some rocks where the tracks turn from just the small ones to the ogres, so we can follow that much easily enough.
Sounds good. I mean, we'll be right behind you if you guys keep it quiet and stealthy enough. If you guys going with the axe picks, as long as you wait for me and the other one that comes with me and the wagon. I mean, but if you go with the axe picks, how are we supposed to move the cart?
Yeah, this is true. It may be easier to all of us to go on foot. It's about an hour and a half to
Yeah.
reach the marker.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds good. I mean, 1 hour. Did you say this thing is undead?
It was my sense, yes. I've no idea what the smaller things are, but the ogre or undead, I can feel it.
Do I get any feeling or anything, DM, because of my past experience with these type of things?
I'm afraid not.
No?
Not at the moment.
Okay, but I would know with the longsword that I have on my back that would be effective again if it is indeed undead, right?
With the long sword,
It is silver. Oh, it's silver. It is against magical creatures, I
yeah.
think. Okay. Yeah, I mean, for me, if we go to track these things, we should get going now, because we don't have any more time to waste here.
Yes, I would say whatever they stole from the town, they're using the ogre to pull a sled back to wherever they may be. Easy hauling.
Yeah, most likely they got people, and this ogre, he's pulling bodies or people in this sled wagon or whatever it is, and the ogre is just pulling the car to their hideout or base or whatever it is. So, and I don't think an ogre is smart enough to do that, especially in a dead one.
Yes. They tried to cover their tracks, but well, I think if we hurry, we might still be able to follow them all the way to wherever it is they went.
Good for me. And Mikishi has a point. We don't have anything on the cart, so if we tied it on somewhere like a stable or something, we shouldn't have problem. I mean, I wouldn't leave it, in the middle of the street. Some people could just take it,
If we tell Trovis that we think we know where things might be going, I'm sure he would see that it's taken care of or watched after.
There is a reward, right, for hunting this creature?
You are not told. You were not told of any reward, no.
How did you stumble across the knowing about this thing? Not the tracks, but
Trovis told us.
The Dragonborn told you. It was that thing I was saying. I'll mention it out of character to explain the exact scene because you were there, actually. So as you guys were going over to the Northern Light, the inn where you spent the night, there was a movement on the snow mound, and the silver dragonborn came from down under it. And it seems that he was hiding in wait for thieves.
Okay.
He was like setting up an ambush, but you quickly realized. But at the same time, he was drunk, so you're not really sure if it was an excuse or not. For just having fallen down next to the inn under a snow mound. The cold doesn't bother him anyway.
Okay.
But you ended up going to the Northern Light with him, and he told you a bit about the items that were stolen, and that he was basically trying to figure it out.
And what items was stolen?
There were three things that were stolen. Only one of the items was magical, which was a lantern that changed color. The other things that were stolen were, I believe, 2 goats from the tavern. So there was a color switching magic lantern from the inn, a pair of goats from the tavern, and a small sack of pearls carved with decorative beads that have gone missing from the stores of Frozen Far expeditions.
Well, I mean, I guess from those spells that he said, we can take, our regard from there. Well, anyways, do we want to go chase that or wait until the other one appears?
I say we set off. We can decide along the way if it ends up taking us too far from town.
Okay, we should leave word on the inn in case the other one arrive. That we will be back soon.
Mm-hmm.
Just in case, so they don't go by following the route and all that.
It's troubling to me that they have undead in their service somehow. I would feel as though I need to find out where this leads.
And if there isn't that, there is magic involved. And then that doesn't come to life like that. Yeah, Mikishi is with me. Yeah, we should just, leave a note or just tell the barkeep that we're going to hunt this creature, whatever it is, and if anyone comes asking for us, they shall wait.
This or lie, Torga's greedy. Leave a note that, we're buying customers. They may just be a bit late. Back to town.
Sounds good.
Seems like a good idea.
Yep. Okay. So, we're going, guys?
Yeah.
Right?
So
Off you go to follow the tracks. Off you go to follow the tracks. For reference, its next character, VRE, is also here. I don't know too much about VRE yet in order to roleplay properly, but if there is any combat that appears, I will be playing his next character.
Nice. And what about Omar from DH?
Well,
Because we can leave it in the tavern just in case the other character appears, so he can
just in case the other player comes back. So, last session I ended up not role-playing Omar because I got no word from the old player that he was not showing up. But so I think he's not showing up again. But either way, let's say that he is over at the tavern or at the bar for now at the Ukraine and Singer if it comes to it.
Yeah, that would be the best option.
But since it's so early in the campaign and you guys don't know everyone very properly yet, if he doesn't end up showing up by next week, we'll just say that he didn't really care about the quest And he didn't end up joining the group over
Yeah,
after
he just
Green
yeah,
Chatter.
bail out.
Yeah, like he did the quest with the goblins and then was like, nah,
No, that's
I
not for me.
don't want to risk my life for to solve a so-called murder.
Yeah, sounds good for me.
Yeah. All right. Either way, you guys get your gear, get your snowshoes on, and begin making your way into the wilderness, following the tracks. You find the marker that you sent out very easily after about 1 hour and a half of leaving Caer Koenig. Yes, some of the tracks are snowed over indeed, but the snow right now is very mild. All right, so as you guys are about to transverse into the wilderness following the tracks of the Duragar, as they found the tracks of the the orc. No, orc? Ogre.
Ogre.
God damn it, my mind. Finding the tracks of the ogre.
One of those monsters.
The undead ogre, yes. Oh, man, no, 3 tries. 3 tries. That was rough right there. Following the tracks of the zombie ogre as he's pulling the sled, you begin transversing through the wilderness. It is a journey that is not very bad terrain. Basically, traveling through the snow. You guys all have your weather gear with you, your snowshoes. You're doing a decent speed, but it is time for the group survival check.
Fuck. Survival?
Group survival check. Yes.
So we roll one. Oh shit, that's great, nice.
Gerard, I'm going to give you advantage because you are following the ogre.
Oh shit. Sorry guys.
So
Okay, would you like me to reroll?
yeah. Just not with advantage, just roll a single dice this time, and I'll take the highest of the 2 you rolled.
Well, it's slightly better.
We suck at this. We're lucky we have Mickey.
And we are easy here, technically. All right, so this is an average of... Let's go ahead and do average instead.
Really bad.
So it is an 11, a 23,
TPK by
1,
gold.
11, 7, and 12.
Yeah, TPK by gold. End of the campaign. Thank you for playing, guys.
Hey, that's not too bad. That's 5 people, right? That's 5 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people, 54 total. That's 10.2, 10.3, 10.2 or so. It is over 10 at least. Not too bad. Not amazing, but not too bad. All right, so you guys begin transversing the terrain. After leaving Caer Koenig, you spent that 1 hour and a half getting to the marker, and then you begin traveling through the snow. The terrain gets more hazardous and more hazardous. Luckily, there is no blizzard, so you guys aren't losing sight of anything. You're keeping following the tracks. At some points, the tracks seem to disappear, almost as if it have been snowed in, and it takes a while to find the tracks again. I need Store to roll me a D20.
A D20? Okay. Gotcha. Oh, 16.
All right. Okay. Do we find any bits of this rotting thing? It seems that they haven't lost any limbs or fingers or anything of the sort. You do notice the same thing that Jura had noticed previously, of like a bit of the skin and flesh of the thing, of the feet of the thing, just being let go on each foot, on each step. It's not every fucking step, but it is enough to make it seem like it is. Yeah, you can correct some for sure. It is deteriorating. It is very clearly undead. Okay, so Store, I want you to roll me a d8 as well.
A D8?
Mm-hmm.
7.
All right, now give me a second. As this is a random encounter.
Oh, fuck. I'm sorry, guys. I was just, too amazed by these snowflakes dropping down. I never seen those.
Part of the adventure.
Yeah.
Let me just review my notes here.
Yeah, I wish, Mikishi.
Yeah.
A green dragon.
500,000 gold.
I mean, come
No,
on,
that was not on the 16. I'm sorry.
It was only 17, guys. Sorry, I should have only 17.
If you had rolled the 15, it would be really good, but 16, no, sorry.
A really good reward or a really good encounter?
Oh man, I can't say, but that's a spoiler.
Imagine the 15 was like a dragon egg.
Dragon eggs for everyone. They're all domesticated.
Yeah, just to the point is they just playing on the snow.
That's tomorrow. Yeah, that's
tomorrow.
tomorrow's campaign. My bad.
Oh, you have Tyranny of Dragons tomorrow?
Odyssey of the Dragon Words.
Oh shit.
They literally have dragons.
Yeah, I'm playing on Thursday on
Tyranny of
Tyranny
Dragons.
of the Dragons. Yeah, and I don't know if anyone wants the spoilers.
No, don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. Don't spoil
Yeah,
it.
sorry. We found something. That's it. We found something.
You found something.
Yeah.
All right. So, what is everyone's passive perception?
Fuck, really bad. 10, I think.
15. 11.
Gerard's is 13.
Yeah, story is 10. Yeah, he doesn't know shit. He doesn't see shit. He's bad at everything except bashing skulls.
VR is 12. What is Oh, nice is 11. Okay, so not a very good passive perception group, but 15 is enough. Okay, now the question, I want to ask one question specifically towards Jurat and towards Mikishi. So let me ask Jurat first. So you are from this area, yes?
I'm sorry, ask again?
You are from this area. You have been in 10 towns for a while.
Oh yes, a long while.
Okay. A long while, like multiple years? Were you here before the winter?
Yes, before the winter he was here.
Okay. And would you be... and you normally try to... Since the winter, you have tried to avoid people, yes? As this happened, did this usually happen before as well? Were you always trying to avoid civilization in general?
Over time, people got used to him being in town, but he would only go in for necessities, and otherwise he'd be outside.
Okay.
He got friendly enough with them that they don't, stab him for being a dark elf.
All right. What did you usually do, right? Did you have something... Were you basically just living day by day, going over and hunting and fishing and whatnot, surviving day by day and just living your life? And then sometimes when you needed, you would just go into town and do trade? Or what exactly was happening the last few years?
Oh, he's been living off the land very much, hunting game, finding, wild vegetables, things of that nature. He would go into town for necessities. Otherwise, he has his duty, which is to hunt undead, and he would keep an eye out for those kinds of threats to the 10 towns.
Did you meet any groups while? Is there any groups that you met throughout your stay during, like, other than the cities themselves, right? Other than the cities themselves, or the 10 towns themselves, who all have their distinct groups. Did you ever meet any other groups over at the 10 towns?
Do you mean as like factions or just?
Yeah, something like anything, anything from a small settlement that's not the 10 towns. Any factions, like what do you? If there were a faction, that was let's say a group of soldiers or mercenaries, right? It's something that you would have stayed away from.
He might know someone from the Harpers because he does a lot of unusual work.
Okay.
Other than that, probably not.
And did you have any blood hunters in the area?
In the area, likely not. They're pretty unusual.
Did you meet any groups of druids?
Druids he might know because, as said, he spends a lot of time outside town.
I'm going to ask you one thing. Eyes or Vos?
Highs.
Roll the D100. All right. Mikishi, as you guys are all traveling through the snowy area, you are the only passive perception high enough to realize that you are being stalked. At multiple points, it is very, very hard to see. But you, at multiple points, see just a notice of movement. But you couldn't quite get the details. Would you like to make an active perception check, Mikishi? Or do you do anything different, knowing that you are being watched? 23, very good. As you begin making your way, continue on your way, you make sure to pay full attention to what is in your surroundings, and you end up noticing a flash of movement at multiple points. You realize that there is more than one creature following you. More than 3. More than 4. There are 5 saber-toothed tigers that are currently just prowling and circling you. Mikishi does Mind Wink on Jurat. Jurat, you get a telepathic message saying, "Do not speak, just think. We are being stalked by large cats."
And Jurat will reply by thought, no doubt they're starving. They'll probably encircle us.
Let's wait for Mikishi's answer. And in the meanwhile, we'll take a sip of water. I promise not to slurp.
Yeah, good job on that one, DM.
Yeah, thank you.
No problem.
I don't like the silence, so I had to do it.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Water, drink of the gods.
I imagine that while this is happening, we are, still walking, or Mikishi and Jurat did stop by.
Um, Gerard would probably do something that cats wouldn't recognize, like he might spread his fingers out behind him to, like, signal the group.
Yeah, I will casually get ready my shield, not grabbing my sword or anything. Just as I was shaking the cold out of my body, but I'm just getting ready and heat up for the something that will be ahead. I don't know what, but
The Gerard thinks back to Mikishi. If they're cats, you fight them by as you would anything else. I don't know anything more until I see them. But if they're large and large enough to be hunting us, yes, they're dangerous.
Seeing Gerard make some kind of signal, and I will use the message cantrip and ask what's going on. You can reply, and you won't be hurt.
That is to Gerard, right? Yes?
To Gerard.
Alright.
Gerard, you get a message.
And you can respond without being overheard.
And Gerard whispers back. We're surrounded by cats, it seems, large ones, probably hunting us.
Okay, and I will message that to Store as well, so he knows what's going on.
okay. Store will reply. I knew something was up. So Gerard doing kind of weird thing with his hands. Do you know how many?
She'll ask Gerard how many.
That would be for Rikishi to say.
Percentage of them.
Gerard whispers back 5.
And communicate that to Store as well. And I will say that sounds like a lot. How dangerous are they?
If they're large enough to be hunting this many people with a wagon and axe, well, not with a wagon, but if they're large enough to be hunting this many people, they're dangerous.
DM, do I see, while I receive this information, can I try to
Make a perception check.
see if
Look
I can
around.
see any of them? Okay.
Yeah.
Perception.
Now that you are okay, yeah, make a perception check. You definitely notice some movement, but you can't quite see the details. It's always hard to with the bit of snow. You don't even see like an actual tiger, right? You don't get to the point where you see the actual enemy. You see like sections of movement in the snow, and the white fur past the snow. Very hard to look through the snow itself.
And
You
do I
don't necessarily see an enemy.
any cover in the nearby area, like some sort of a small cliff, like a rock or something to protect?
I'm afraid not. The best thing you've got is an actual boulder that is about 10 feet, like 15 feet tall and 10 feet to the, like a 15 by 15 rock, right? Like on an incline. It's not a perfect cube, obviously.
Gotcha. So
There seems to be a rock, mostly covered in snow and ice, but
if at any moment Jurat looks in my direction, I will just nod kind of in the direction of the boulder. As it would be like a good advantageous point if the cats try to attack us at some point.
And Gerard follows the nod and nods in agreement, and he starts to stray a little bit in the boulder's direction so that he can try and climb up.
Okay, I want two things because you guys did a bunch of talking through messages telepathically, movements with your fingers and hands. I want first the group to roll a group deception check, and then I want Mikishi in particular to make a perception check with advantage.
Deception, did you say?
Deception for everyone as a group. As a group, it's a deception check because you're pretending to not necessarily seeing them. After all, you're being quiet and whatnot, using the messages. So the group deception is a 9, a 12, a 19, a 3, and well, I have one more, which you guys have someone here with you.
Oh shit.
9.
I'm rolling really bad tonight. Sorry, guys.
So 9, 12, 19, 3, and 9. Not too good this time. A bit worse than before. But I also want Mikishi to roll a perception check with advantage to notice one detail. Yes, you do notice. There is a few things that you notice regarding these saber-toothed tigers now that you've seen them. Yes, there are 5 of them. 2 of them younger. No, actually 3 of them younger. And like 3 of them are not adults. 2 of them are adults. One of the adults is a male, one of the adults is a female. The male actually has an interesting look on its eyes. You realize that as you guys are basically talking with each other during the spells in order to pass the messages, you realize that this male saber-toothed tiger knows what you are doing. He shows some level of sentience, knowledge, or intelligence regarding what you guys are currently doing. It is up to you to check out the conclusion.
It's up to you to Mikishi to explain that to anyone else.
Yeah, it is Mikishi. This is from Mikishi.
Yeah.
Yeah, nature, intelligence, anything.
Oh shit, that was a really bad roll. Oh, he was checking to see if the male one was a druid, shape-shifting, I imagine.
Yeah, Mikishi was trying to understand with an intelligence check if it could have been a wild shape.
I imagine we're still walking.
You are still walking. You never stopped walking throughout this.
Okay.
How close are they? They are about 30 feet away on all sides. There's no blizzard, so the visibility is not too bad.
They're quite close at this point.
They are quite close, yeah.
Yeah. I will crack my, my neck and head a couple of times to left side, left, right.
It'd be a stretch.
Yeah, I'll
Getting ready
stretch.
for this.
Mm-hmm.
A deep breath of relaxing. Relaxing the muscles, getting ready. Crack the neck once, crack the neck twice. How is everyone else reacting to this?
Anaya will start Blade Song.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. This is on, guys.
Yeah, so she starts humming and her movements become a little more fluid. She doesn't grab her weapon yet, but...
I mean, we could maintain like a little conversation.
Who are you telling that to, Mikishi?
Imagine Gerard, because
Gerard, yeah. Gerard, you hear the telepathic message from Mikishi saying, one is smart, really smart.
It seems to know what we're doing. He replies to Mikishi.
Gerard, make a history check. At 1 or 2 points throughout your stay over at the Icewind Dale, you might have heard about awakened beasts. Some of the frost druids of the Icewind Dale like to imbue native beasts with the awaken spell, in order to serve not only as allies, right, but also as spies, messengers, and allies.
Right, so Gerard will send back to Mikishi. It may be. Well, it may not be here to kill us. It's difficult to say. The druids in this area sometimes give intelligence to beasts, and, well, they serve as eyes and ears, not just hunters.
DM, I will start casual conversation with the people in the group, like nice weather today and everything like that. Can I see, or someone that has eyes on the Mikishi, for example, has eyes on the smarter one, see if that one can understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, you kind of begin mimicking the conversation, saying, nice weather today.
Yeah, good visibility.
Everyone hears that.
We should be quite, not far away from the undead ogre. I want to see if Mikishi sees if the smart one understands what I'm saying.
The Gerard,
Mikishi answers back to Gerard, do you think it would know Druidic?
Gerard answers, if it was indeed awakened by a druid, it's possible.
Out of character, mind link.
Yeah, that is MindLink, yeah. They're using MindLink.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's
I mind link the
MindLinking the
cat.
cat.
Very well. What you say, has you mind link the cat? Or does it have a save or anything?
Yeah, it can understand any language that Mikishi speaks, I think.
Yeah, but does it have any save? Does it have just
No,
you
it's
just
just like-
contacted?
yeah,
Very well.
you
Yeah,
just
go
go.
ahead. What do you say? The creature responds with a thought, and it says, "Nowhere is safe nowadays. There's always more food to be had. Even the animals themselves are starving, trying to sustain a family. It's good to see a druid out in the wild, but I think you've all made a mistake.
Does Mikishi do anything when he or the cat? Oh shit! I guess it's on.
As you cast the blast spell, the bright song begins. One of the saber-toothed tigers roars, knowing that there's no surprise around. Let us see. So we are going to roll initiative. Feel free to, if you have something more to say, Mikishi, feel free to. Whatever's next here, the name is Viari.
And by this point, would Drought be able to climb up onto that boulder? He's been kind of straying a little bit at a time.
Yeah, you guys are pretty close to the boulder at this moment.
Yes, the moment I feel the urge of bless, I will grab my sword from my sheath and ask Mikishi which one is the smart one.
I do not have a map for this, but it's basically just
Yes, no.
snow anyways. It's very fitting.
Yeah, it looks about right.
It looks like snow, feels like snow, might be snow.
Mikishi, can you point me? Okay, because I ask, rock. Okay, on the rock one. Okay. Oh, but you need to choose which creature is the. Well, DM said that you saw that.
Yeah,
one
you
of
know
them.
which one is the intelligent one.
Which one it is?
I haven't put the tokens down yet, so it's time to.
Oh, out of character. He doesn't know. Okay.
Oh yeah, currently you don't. Let me grab the snow. Wait, what did I go? Saber tooth.
Oh, I can see Mikishi's, character sheet.
That's not intended.
Yeah.
And not all of them are these size as well. Some of them are smaller. But I will write Mikishi's character sheet. Only Mikishi needs to see this.
I
There
put
you
a
go.
note in chat earlier. I cast Mage Armor at the beginning of each date.
Very well. The Veeder, or the intelligent one. Let's put them a bit like this. Let's put them at the 30 feet mark. Put everyone at the 30 feet mark. How big is this map? So twice this. Let's go further to the middle. Let's go further to the middle of the map. This is good enough. For reference, the May of Awakened is this one. The one to the right.
Okay.
They are basically going adolescent, and female.
There is not
You drew
like
a
there
rock?
is like a kind of a baby.
No babies. They are adolescent.
Okay.
And if you guys don't mind, I'm going to go ahead and roll initiative. Do you want me to roll for you guys, or should I just roll for myself? I'll roll for everyone. Except Star.
Yeah. I mean, I normally roll.
Dun, dun, dun. Let me be being lazy is great.
Let me be lazy.
And let me remove the whisper so you guys don't find me when I give you all.
I don't know even how to whisper in this game.
It's okay. It's okay.
How do you whisper, by the way?
You can do /W and then the name of the person. It's just that the /W and then the name of a person, it just sends a private message to them in Roll20. But there's no real need for this.
Oh, but
Basically, what happens is that the character sheets themselves that the DM gets are automatically set to whisper to the DM as if it rolls.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, if you have PM, just whisper me on this word.
Yeah, no. I was just curious because I know there is the function, but I didn't know how to use it.
Mm-hmm. Either way, let's see. Is everyone in the fight? Such high initiatives.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I mean, it's been over a week since I rolled above 10 initiative.
Look at that. Everyone, including the creatures, are above 11. And the ones that are 11 are indeed the adolescents. All right, Jurat, either way, the fight begins.
All right. Well, Gerard is going to, if he can, make his way up onto the boulder. I don't know how steep it is. If I need
It is steep and covered in ice. It's not a very easy climb, but it is doable.
Okay. He would like to make his way up there as he draws his bow.
All right. Wait, you have snowshoes. It's hard to climb over to the... It's hard to climb over to the icy rock with snowshoes.
If necessary, you'll kick them off.
You can kick them off, yeah? Go ahead and make a dexterity check with advantage.
Okay, advantage.
Since you're used to this terrain. Easily done. It's not higher than 10, but it is required. You get over to the boulder itself. You're about 12 or so feet up onto the boulder, and you have good visibility on all the enemies.
Okay, and once he's up here, he's going to expend some health points to set his arrows on fire.
All right.
And let's see how many he loses.
And let me change the music as well.
He loses 4 hit points, but now they're on fire.
Very well.
And I believe that's my turn. Giving us some battle music.
Apparently I'm not. There we go. Just set the shuffle, but I got that now. All right. You take 4 points of damage from yourself, yeah?
Yes.
As you pull out your... and it's a bonus action, yeah?
Yes, but I wasn't sure if you were going to consider it an action for me to get up the boulder.
No. It is possible to fail, but it's just your movement.
Okay, in that case, I will draw my bow, and, well, as the thorn and the bowstring digs into my fingertip, a droplet of blood forms an arrow on fire.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to, well, help people find their marks by hitting each of them, but I'll start with the big ones. And I believe the intelligent one is the closest.
The intelligent one is the closest, yes. It is. It was the one that roared after all, warning his family that people are aware of him being here. Of them being here.
All right.
Either way, you can make your attack. Ooh, 21? Yeah, I would say that's a success. Ooh, look at that. What's that +2 mod?
That is from my fighting style, which is archery.
Archery adds to the attack, not the damage.
Thought it was the other way around.
No, it's
Nope, that's bracers of archery.
Yeah, it's the attack bonus, yeah.
I'll fix it, sorry.
So it's a 23 for 11. Still pretty good. 1 point of fire damage. Very good, very good, very good. And it is Stor's turn.
I will see that the intelligent one is really far away, as Mikishi pointed it out, but I see the other big guy on the other side really close to me, and I will charge. Stor will charge, grinning, with a grin on his face, like for the adrenaline of the battle, unsheathing his normal weapon, his normal longsword from his belt, and will start charging to the big one in here without reaching, because he cannot reach. Oh, but during the charge, he will take out, sorry, not the sword, but his hand axe, and he would like to throw it at this one.
Yeah, you can certainly do it.
That is an 18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And that will be 5 points of slashing damage.
5 points of slashing damage as you throw the axe right at it, and it pierces the skin and drops down on the snow next to it. She lets out a growl of pain as she gets hit by it.
Yeah, I will get ready now. Yes, my longsword from my belt, and I will growl back at the. So we'll growl back at the saber-tooth. That will be it.
The saber-toothed tiger, the adolescent, is a bit more. Okay, the adolescent sees Durant over at the adolescent sees Durant over at the rock, but also sees itself that is 30 feet away from Mikishi, and it can transverse rather quickly, making its way towards Mikishi. And it is going to pounce on you. So if the tiger moves 20 feet straight towards you and hits you with a claw attack, so let's see, claw attack, 23! Damn! Uh-oh, you have to make a strength saving throw in that case. The DC is 13. Oh, okay, yeah, that is a very easy save. Good, because that would hurt. Oh, well, shit, it still hurts. 13 points of slashing damage.
GM,
And the blast, thanks to the blast stays up.
GM, I have a Roll20 question for you. We see
Yeah.
2 sets of numbers. What is the difference between them in Roll20?
It depends if you have advantage or not, or disadvantage. It just rolls 2 sets immediately. So unless I say that you have advantage or disadvantage, it's always the first one.
Yeah.
Okay,
If you have advantage, just like yes. If it's disadvantage, just stick to those.
Okay, thank you very much.
The saber-toothed tiger rushes over to Mikishi, pounces towards them, and it's with the claw. Tries to pull you off tries to knock you off your feet, but you resist it easily enough, not letting yourself be thrown into the ground. And you gain your composure back in an attempt to not let it bite you afterwards.
Does he keep the bless spell?
Yep.
Okay, nice. Good. Because I didn't add my and Gerard didn't add either the D4 to our attacks. It's for the attack rolls, not for the damage. I just checked.
Correct.
Yeah, because Mikishi blessed us, Gerard, Store, and Snake's character. Yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot that totally.
The female saber-toothed tiger sees that you are not. Okay, no, so that since you are not in melee, it is Huntress. She is going to. This is not the awakened one, but she is a trained Huntress. Should be pretty fucked up. But I mean, what is this within the animal's an animal's capability? Is this within an animal's capability? I would say no.
They know
their abilities, yeah.
Yeah.
But they also see, but it's a female saber-toothed tiger. It just got it by an axe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it would provoke an AOO just to go for someone else instead. I think it's going to continue its movement and go towards Star instead.
Basically, because I just growled back at her.
Yeah.
Also.
She is going to take the challenge and lunge at you. Get in melee range and strike with the claw for a total of 8 to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so. I
totally
don't think
misses,
so.
yeah.
Yeah, that means that was a natural 2.
Yeah.
Which
the natural 2 makes it to an 8?
Yeah.
Jesus.
The saber-toothed tiger, the awakened one, sees Liari within range, goes for the pounce. 15. Cross fingers. Nope. 15 hits. Strength saving throw.
Oh, shit.
I'm giving Snark. Oh no, I'm giving Snark.
Imagine.
Prone. So 11 points of slashing. Prone. And a follow-up bite
Oh, shit.
as a bonus action with advantage.
She dead.
Ooh! 1 HP. 1 HP.
Oh, shit.
1 HP. 24 HP total. That was 23. So you go see this massive saber-toothed tiger. By the way, it's not like the picture. They all have white fur to camouflage with into the snow. This one in particular rushes over. It's fucking massive to behold, right? Especially in comparison with all the others. It's so much bigger. It has this show of intelligence in its eyes and cruelty, because as it lunges towards Viari and realizes that the with its first strike managed to fall prone, you actually see a bit of a grin, like this psychotic grin, as it just goes and tries to take a bite out of her neck. Luckily, it did not actually hit the carotid. Is it carotid? I think.
Yeah, the carotid,
Yeah.
yeah. Carotid vein.
It does not manage to hit the carotid, but even then managed to take a bite out of the chest instead.
Oh, shit.
Viari is alive, but at 1 HP. Anna, you're up.
Okay. How injured is Makishi looking?
I mean, he's pretty worse, Liare. This one.
Yeah, I'm okay. Half. Thank you.
Mikishi is at half, Viari is very bad.
Okay. I will rush up and do the blade song thing, swirling around with double-bladed scimitar, attack action, and then bonus action attack with the other one.
Very well. 18 hits. 8. Bonus action. Oh, sadly, no. Not with the 10.
And that's turn.
Alright. Viari is still alive. Now.
Barely.
Let me see their benefits. Haha! As a bonus action, you can magically teleport up to 30 feet in an occupied space you can see.
Good old Misty Step. Save your
Yeah.
ass.
She gets right there.
Is she a Ladrin too?
Yep. No. I mean, you don't know. It's she is not. She has a very pale skin, and elf descent.
You can also get that from a spell, so...
Yeah.
She is rushing up there with the bonus action. For her action, she's going to draw Devil String, and an arrow made out of light conjures as she pulls out the string, releases it towards the adult that hit her. The first attack is an 8, misses. Seeing how bad she is currently doing, she is going to go ahead and action surge. Would a D4 make it?
Oh, yeah,
Let's
with
see.
a D4, yeah.
Let's see. Let's see if a D4 makes it. Yes, it does.
Oh, shit, boy.
Thank you, Mikishi. In that case, the 12 hits. So she is going to make it
You just click on Devil String.
Yeah, but that's she's doing something else on top of
shit.
that. Because she is making it a grasping arrow and a devil string. And the creature it's been attacking an arrow takes an extra 2d6 poison damage.
Holy fuck, man.
So 16 points of damage. Action surge. Go again.
Man. OP Rangers, what the fuck?
That's how you do it, right? That's how you do it. I can do it
Yeah.
as many times as I want in the turn, right? So if I hit, I can do it again with some
Yeah,
other
but-
effect.
Yeah, but the action surge, you can only use it as many times as you have, and only you recover those on a long rest or a short rest.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but
action
if you have
surge-
action surge, but
what I'm wondering is how many arrows I get.
I
I don't
think
know.
you
Arcane
have
Archer.
multiple per short rest. I think it's 2 per short rest.
I think it's
Wait.
super short rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, super short rest. All right, let's go ahead and take another shot after Arcane Surging, and we'll see if it hits. Ho ho ho! Shadow Arrow.
Jesus.
Oh my god, I can't believe this. Hold on, the Shadow Arrow just straight up deals the damage, or does it have a save?
I think it's straight deal.
Holy shit.
I think. I'm not sure.
Oh my god, it's dead.
No, it just takes extra damage.
Holy fuck, it's dead.
It makes a wisdom saving throw for a rider effect, but
Yeah, no, it can't make it. It's dead. Exactly itself. Exactly itself. That's it's at 0.
Talk about luck.
The awakened saber-tooth tiger falls in battle. And Viari stays up with 1 HP, action used, bonus action used, action surge used, both of their arrows used.
Everything.
I'm ready for it. I imagine that Viari just passes out immediately. Like, okay, I'm done with this day. But no, Mikishi goes next.
Jesus. So much damage in.
I'm gonna tap snack. That I'm amazing. I'm very good. I'm a professional.
Professional ranger.
Arcane archers are so good, aren't they?
They're not actually that great, surprisingly. They just have a very good power spike. They're actually not that great. There are so many better ways to make an archer.
Well, I'm not that great either. I just I have free arrows.
Yeah, she also does have free arrow. That's a bonus action, yes? Summon Wildfire Spirit. I make a dexterity save. Sorry, I wasn't staring at the screen. Which one are you doing that at? Oh, never mind. I just see it there. Saber-tooth Tiger. Summon Wildfire, dexterity save. It is going to roll a 15. Takes half, I assume. 3 points of fire damage.
Yep. Nice. I actually never seen the summon wildfire thing.
Bonus action, order it to move to me. Fiery teleport. Very good, very good. I like how you somehow managed to play a fiery druid on both campaigns. I don't know how this happened, but I guess it kind of fits both campaigns. Alright, so each creature within 10 feet of the space the druid left must make a dexterity saving throw. So Store is a bit too... not Store, sorry. Jurat is a bit too far up on the stone, so it does not take damage. Instead, the Saber-Tooth Tiger gets to make a dexterity saving throw once again. It is going to roll an 11. This time fails, takes 1d6 plus 2 fire damage. Go ahead and roll. So a total of 6 points there and 3 points on the other one. 9 points of damage against the adolescent Saber-Tooth Tiger. Very well. One of the saber-tooth tigers still has not even realized that their father are dead. Still sees an opportunity for battle because he sees their mom engaged in combat, and that is an opportunity for a pounce with flanking. This might be bad, or it can just miss. We'll see. So it's a +2 on top of whatever I roll as it rushes up to Store and hits him from the back with a claw attack. +2 on top of whatever I roll. 20 to it. Actually hits.
Yes, I would like to use parry as a reaction.
All right, and remind me of what that does, or take it.
It is parry. When another creature damages you with a melee attack, you can use your reaction and expend one superiority die to reduce the damage by the number.
Okay, the
roll
damage.
of the superiority die. Yeah,
Perfect damage. So go ahead and roll your d8 plus dexterity.
+2. Yes, it's the 8, which is
The damage is
4.
12 reduced to 4, but you do need to make a
No,
strength
plus
saving
2.
throw.
Okay, it is 6 points plus. So it's 9 points total because I have
Correct.
the heavy armor master
Oh,
feat.
nice.
So it
All
is
right, you
9
do still need
points.
to make a strength saving throw
Okay.
because
So
of its bounce ability.
22.
That succeeds.
So it is 6 points. So yeah, sure. I'm going to negate all of the damage against me
Wait, what?
because strength save is half damage.
No, you take 3. Wait, no, the strength saving is for something else. You take 9.
Okay,
You reduce
so
9 of the damage.
take 3 points of damage. Okay,
You reduce it by 4 plus dexterity plus the
heavy armor master.
which is
feat.
3.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So that's 3 points of damage only that I
very
receive.
good, very good. The adolescent tiger is questioning its 5 choices.
Yeah.
We are going to the next turn now. To the other one, who sees his father just straight up get killed. Going to make a wisdom save. Succeeds. At this point, it is still going to try to go for combat. It is going to rush towards the blade singing wizard with the dual scimitar. And it's going to go 20 feet straight. As such, it is going to attack you with a claw. And if it hits, we'll see. Natural 20.
Oh shit. You dead boy.
Should have used Blur.
Let's see. The natural 20. And make a strength saving throw as well. 17 points of damage. But the saving throw is a success. As such, you do not fall prone. So there is no secondary attack. And there's no extra damage on the bounce. It's a bounce, not a charge.
Jesus, poor wizard. Indeed.
You are still up. And its turn is over, and we're back at the top of the initiative.
Ooh, well, Gerard sort of has a dilemma here. There's the wizard, but then there's Store, flanked. And I believe the one that's closest to him is probably a little too close to shoot at. So I'm going to say...
Not mechanically, but yes, he is kind of close. But you do see it. You are far up. It is close to the rock. The rock doesn't give you much cover. You have a direct shot. But yeah, it is up to you. You want to focus anyways. There's many targets available.
I am going to use a blood curse on the huntress as my bonus action,
Oh,
and I will show that to you.
go ahead. Take it. Show me. Blood curse of the masked.
So
Do you want to amplify it?
yes, I'll roll 1d4 for my health loss to amplify it.
Alright.
You can only hit the one closest to you, huh?
Oh, within the 30 feet, yeah.
Yeah.
30 feet. Sadly, the other ones are a bit too far away.
I mean, you can move out of the rock and then come closer to the other
Yeah.
one, or just move from the rock, like here on this top, and you will be 25 feet from this.
Correct.
One. Yeah, if you move on the rock, you can put the curse on the bottom one.
Let him do his turn. Let him do his turn.
Oh yeah, sorry. I was just saying.
Oh, that's alright.
Yeah.
Well, then, rather than doing the curse, I'm just going to shoot the huntress.
Very well, very well. Without the curse.
Without the curse.
You still have the other curse, right? With the D4 fire.
Right, that lasts until end of combat, I think.
I think so. I'm not sure, but yeah, we'll go ahead and roll your attack. We'll see. That isn't it, yeah, for sure. For 4 and 3, 7 points of damage. Let me see if that's correct. Oh yeah, you just rolled a 1 on the D8, but yeah, it is correct. That is your action. Any bonus?
No bonus.
No bonus at the moment. All right, which brings us to Store. You're
Quick
currently
question.
surrounded by the 2 tigers, yeah?
Yeah, sorry, I had to AFK 1 second. Which one did Gerard attack?
The Huntress, the bigger one, the adult.
The one next to me?
The adult, yeah.
Okay. I will look backwards, point my sword to Liare, and as a bonus action, I would like to do the maneuver rally. So I can use a bonus action and expend 1 superiority die to bolster the resolve of one of your companions. When you do so, choose a friendly creature you can see or hear you, and that creature gains temporary hit points equal to your superiority die plus your charisma modifier.
Ooh, giving temporary hit points.
Yep, just in case. That's a
All right,
D8
go ahead and
plus
roll
2.
your D8 plus charisma.
7 plus 2, it's 9 points, 9 temporary hit points to Liare.
Very well.
Also, while I'm pointing my sword towards Liare, I will shout to the group, don't kill this one, I want to try something with it. And I will look back to the Huntress and go for a big attack with my longsword, one-handed, holding my shield on the other one.
Pretty well.
I will roll the D8 from the blessed, just in case.
D4.
Yeah, D4, yeah. That's an 11.
If Evan suddenly misses, the AC is 12.
Okay. And that will be the end of my turn.
The saber-toothed tiger, who is on the rock, is going to try to climb onto the rock as well. It's going to make an acrobatics check as it does. Succeeds, gets over to the rock, and he is going to try to pounce against. He's going to try to pounce against. No, hold on. I'm not doing an actual action. Yes, the pounce needs 30 feet straight movement, but let me do one thing. It is going to try to pounce against Jurat. So he's going to attack Jurat with the claw. Natural 1 misses. As such, its turn is over. He was going to try to push him down and bite him on the ground instead, like withdrawing the damage of the thing. It was like throwing him out of the rock, but no, he failed to do so. Alright. It is the mother's turn. Who is going to flank Storm.
Yep.
No pounds, just a flanking against Storm. With the claw attack with a +2, 13 misses.
Yep, misses bad.
Which brings us to an eye.
Okay, and I will, with an action, cast Blur.
Blur. Disadvantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Concentration.
Should have done that before combat. And, nothing for bonus action, so that's turn.
Alright. Viari still alive. After getting bolstered by Star, she sees the battlefield. Well, there is one close to her. She is going to bonus action Second Wind. Nine points of healing. So it's at 10 HP and 8 temp. And she's going to shoot, I think, straight up. Like, yeah, I think she's just going to shoot within. Oh, I just realized one thing. This. Oh, no, never mind. That's correct. Yeah, she's going to shoot within my way, so she has disadvantage. But 19 hits
Holy shit.
for 6 points of damage, but it is still up. Mikishi, you are up. Ooh, toward the dead. It is going to make a wisdom save against it. Fail and take 8 points of damage. Pretty good. Anything else? The bonus? Ooh, 20 hits for sure. More fire. Minus 8 points of damage. Look at that. You rolled 3 8s on damage. Nice. Alright. It brings us to the saber-tooth tiger that is currently flanking Storm. It is going to, once again, just straight up try to strike at your leg as you're facing towards his mother. At 14 misses.
Yep.
It is going to be his turn. And the saber-tooth tiger that is next to an eye is going to go ahead and try to take a swipe at your throat. Disadvantage, yes?
Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling like... I think I'm going to roll like... Natural 20 on the first one. Natural 17 on the second one. What's your AC? Because that was big quotes, was it?
No, my AC is 19 while blade singing.
Oh shit, okay.
And I have
Okay.
shield.
Oh wow, okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, then.
it's just that natural 20. I mean,
It was the natural 20, yeah.
23
Otherwise it
and
would be
under, I
fine.
can shield.
Alright, in that case, it is Jurad's turn. There is a saber-tooth tiger who just tried to throw you off the... rock.
And Drut's at this point probably too close to be shooting it.
Definitely disadvantage if you were to try.
Yeah, so he will drop his bow as a free action and use object interaction to draw his greatsword.
Greatsword.
Yes.
Damn.
If I'm allowed a bonus action, I will spend hit points to light it on fire before I attack.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. A 1 point of damage to me.
1 point of damage to yourself. Everything's on the blaze. Everything's ablaze. Let's see that greatsword attack. Good luck.
Alright.
Now, there is, before you roll your attack, I will give you an option, which is, if you want to risk potentially falling off the rock, you can go for the flanking position. For a higher chance to hit, but also a chance to fall off the rock.
Let's take the chance and see me fall on my butt.
Dexterity check. Or an acrobatics check for you. That is success. You move over to flank it. And as the saber-tooth tiger looks over to Viari, you have its back face towards you, and it is your turn to attack. You have a +2 bonus to whatever it is you roll.
Alright. It's not his strength.
12.
I'll add my bless to that, if it's not enough.
It is enough. 12 is the AC.
Oh, okay.
So roll damage.
Oh, but bless is drop the moment Anais cast blur because it's another.
No, that's not.
concentration.
It's not the same person. It's not the same
Oh.
person.
She cast bless.
Oh, Mikishi
Mikishi
cast
cast
bless.
bless.
Oh, okay. I thought it was Anais. Okay, my bad.
4 points of damage. Hold on.
And it's actually 7. I didn't figure
Seven,
out
seven,
fire.
7 points of damage.
That D4 is
Good?
fire.
Yeah.
Yes, it's fire.
Jesus, that's so much, man. Fire OP.
And
Yeah,
next up,
I'm hurt
we
for it.
have. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Store. You are still being surrounded by these two saber-toothed tigers, but you seem to just be dodging every single attack at you.
Yeah.
The one you didn't, you managed to defend yourself by the heavy armor.
Yeah, you can see Store grinning and smiling as the adrenaline of the battle is just too enjoyable for him. And he will take a big swing at the big one with his longsword one-handed. That's a 23 to hit.
Yeah.
And that will be 6 points of slashing damage.
Very good. Sorry, that was at the Huntress, yes?
Yeah, the big
The
one,
dog.
the Hunters,
Yeah.
yeah. And if you allow me, I would like to use Action Surge and attack once again. If
Yeah.
it's not dead.
Oh, definitely not. We don't have to
Okay.
worry about that yet.
Okay, as I swing, I will grab the sword with two hands and with my shield still on the hand, but I can grab the pommel and just upper swing to the hunters again with two-handed longsword.
Don't you have a shield?
Yeah.
It takes an action to let go of your shield unless you have something special.
Oh. Okay. No, then it's a normal. Okay.
Either way,
my
it's
bad.
still, just click on the first one again.
The damage. You mean?
Yeah, just click on the first
Okay,
damage again.
If
That is 7 points of slashing damage.
if he
Very
just
good.
straight up drops his shield, it's free action.
There's no dropping. No dropping. It's strapped in.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it
It takes
is.
an action.
True.
It takes an action to don or doff a
On
shield.
or off a shield is an action.
Yeah, I forgot it was strapped to his arm. Sorry.
Yep. No worries.
So it works well.
Yeah.
You also can. It also means that you can't be. Like they can't disarm you easily.
Yeah.
They can just push your shield away from you, which is
Yeah.
a benefit, but a penalty.
Yeah, it is quite attached to my arm, yes, my shield. Yeah, I just thought that as it was attached, I could, just as I'm grabbing the shield, put my hand on the pommel. It's okay.
No, but remind me of one thing. Don't you have a magic item,
Yeah,
which is a shield?
indeed it is.
Isn't it the bonus action?
What? Using the ability of the shield?
Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
you have a bonus action available. You not want to use it?
No, I did action search as my bonus action.
Bonus action search is free.
That is
Action search doesn't use a bonus action.
Oh yes, then I will use my bonus action of the shield and hit the. I'm not wrong. I forgot exactly how to do it. This.
If I'm not mistaken, it. Actually, you know what? Let's check.
Yeah, that's why.
It's the first time you're actually using it, so I'll just go check out my PMs with you where I sent you the picture.
Yes, I'm doing that also.
It should be too hard to find.
Yeah, I'm just.
Oh God, we talked a lot about the other character.
Yeah.
Scroll.
Okay, I think I found it. I'm about to find it. The picture that you sent me. Yeah, I found it. Okay. As I have Shield Bash, which is if you take the attack action on your turn, you can use a bonus action to try to shove a creature within 5 feet of you with your shield. If you are successful, the creature also takes 1d4 piercing damage. This
There you
counts
go.
as a magical weapon attack.
Yep. So bonus action shove. It's an athletics check.
Okay, so I make an athletic checks. That I'm really good at.
Mm-hmm. And the creature tries to resist being pushed.
20 to beat.
13 fails. Takes the D4.
Okay, let me roll the d4.
D4
That is
piercing. 4 points
4
of
points
piercing.
of piercing, yeah.
Very good. And it is shoved. Do you want to push it away from you or prone?
No, to the ground prone.
Sorry. Can you repeat that? I got this wrong.
To the ground prone.
Oh yeah. Okay. Prone. Very well.
Welcome, Snake. Welcome to the
Hello,
battle.
Snake.
Gentlemen,
I just saved you from an imminent death. You're welcome.
Yes, welcome.
Already?
Snack. Oh yes, you've been very nearly dead, my friend.
You also wrecked one thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
no.
true.
I'm literally going to scroll up just to send you the picture of that round
okay.
because it was it's kind of mean.
Yeah, it was.
Kind of mean on whose part?
The Aries.
You're
Oh.
being mean. You're being the mean one.
Okay, so basically what happened is that you guys got ambushed by saber-toothed tigers.
Oh,
with
fucking
white
course.
fur. One of them was sentient, but you
Okay.
didn't manage to convince them to. You didn't get a surprise round against you, but you didn't manage to convince them not to fight. The saber-toothed tiger, on its opening round, rushed up to you, charged you,
Okay.
rolled attack with the bite. Attack with the claw, threw you prone, and bit your neck. You took a
Right.
total of 23 out of 24 points of health.
Oh, Jesus,
So you
Tom.
were at 1. Your turn came up. Bonus action, teleport up to a nearby rock. Get up. Shoot once. Grasping arrow. Shoot twice. Shadow arrow with the action surge. Both hit. You killed it. Just straight up killed it. That was like 40-something points of damage.
Ah, man. Good lord.
But your resources are all spent. You don't have second wind, you don't have action surge, you don't have arrows.
And we've got
Oh,
an
boy.
adolescent up here with us.
Yeah.
Wait, if second wind was used, does that mean I got HP back then?
You have 10 HP and 8 temporary hit points.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
It's actually in your sheet.
Yep.
Alright.
I use a maneuver to give you temporary hit points.
10 HP and how many temporary?
10 HP and 8 temporary.
8, okay.
Yeah, I
Cool.
think so.
Alright, Store, you push the saber-tooth tiger prone, and your turn is over, if I'm not mistaken.
It is.
Which brings us to the saber-tooth tiger, who did not like this very much. He is looking hurt. He is definitely looking hurt. There is no one prone next to it. There are not much that can be done here. It is going to actually disengage. It is actually going to disengage as it jumps down the rock and begins making his way towards his family. And that is the end of his movement with the action to disengage.
Holy fuck.
Which brings us to the mother. Store is there, but the mother is prone. She's going to get back up and look at the fight that is happening. Let me make a judgment here, because her mate is dead. Store is basically tanking everything, and they are not managing to get a hit on Store.
Only one hit, and I almost denied all the damage.
The saber-tooth tiger is going to use its action to shove you prone.
Sure.
Go ahead and make an athletics check.
Nice. Okay. Oh, fuck.
8. 16. You go prone.
Oh, shit.
It gets basically with the claw, or it basically lands on top of you, making sure that you're not getting up. But that uses its whole action. And it brings us to an IE. You're up. Blur is still on. The saber-tooth tiger is still next to you. It is your turn. You're also muted.
How injured are they, respectively? Who's the most injured?
The one that is the most injured is this saber-tooth tiger to the north, but the one next to you is also looking hurt.
Okay. We'll do attack action, bonus action attack as well.
Very well. Both attacks against the one on you. 6 sadly misses.
The one, okay.
Oh!
Wow, I have some shit left.
Yeah, okay. I'm afraid that this time, no, not quite.
Yep, and that's turn.
Oh, wait. Yeah, no. I was going to ask you if I had DD for...
No.
I wouldn't.
Natural
be able-
ones miss anyway.
Viari, Snack, you're up.
Oh, hold on one sec. See, I had to reload. So, is this a tiger that's alive right next to me?
And not anymore. It left.
Oh, okay, that's the one that left. Okay,
It ran away, yeah.
okay, so yeah, it did glitch a little bit there. Okay. So there's 4 of them still alive then, right?
There's 4 of them alive out of 5 total. The
Which
damage
one-
has been spread out a bit between all of them, except for this one who is untouched. The one that was on you was looking hurt, and that's why he disengaged from the melee with the disengage action and ran towards his mother.
Let's see.
The last thing that happened that was aggressive towards your party was this saber-toothed tiger, the huntress, the mother, basically knocking Stork to the ground and placing 2 paws right on his chest, trying to hold him down.
Let's see. I don't have any more special arrows. Damn it.
You don't have special arrows. You don't have second wind. You don't have action surge. Sadly, I had to use everything for you to survive, but you wrecked the fuck out of that thing.
Let's see, what's the range on this again?
I still can take quite some hits, so
Alright, I guess I'm shooting at the mother then.
Very well. Good luck.
Pachoo!
Pachu was sad. No rope was made. 22. There you go. Yeah, that hits.
Okay, and Pachoo!
9 points of damage. Very good. She's still up.
Fair enough.
And Mikishi goes next.
oh boy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, a 21 certainly fucking hits, yeah. Is it against the mother? Alright, show me the damage. Come on, 4 ones. Yes,
shit.
that's low.
Guiding Ball is 4d6. At which level did you cast it, boy?
First level.
First level is 4d6?
Yeah, it's strong.
What
Yeah.
the heck?
They give the clerics the damaging spells because they can also heal, and the more damage you do, the less you can heal.
Guiding Bolt, what the
It's very good, it's very good.
Oh,
But
Jesus.
she does not go down. She is still up. Oh man, that one fucking hits. And I think this is going to be it. Go ahead and roll damage. Oh no, it's okay. It's against this one. Alright, go ahead. It might still be... No, okay. So it takes 8 points of damage, but it's still up. Alright. The saber-toothed tiger is going to... run away. Star gets to take an attack of opportunity if he wishes to do so. But you have
no,
disadvantage on the attack.
I used my opportunity with the parry.
That was a while ago. You've had turns since then.
Oh, okay. Yes, I would like an attack opportunity.
Very well. It's against this one. As it runs this way.
Okay. A disadvantage, you said?
Disadvantage, so 7 misses.
Can I roll a d4?
Yeah. But I mean, no need. You always miss with that.
Okay, well, it was a
But
one,
yeah,
so.
the saber-toothed tiger runs towards the snow. And hopefully out of combat, but I'm not going to remove his token yet.
Okay.
The following saber-toothed tiger, it needs one lucky hit with disadvantage, which needs to basically be an 18 or above.
Mm-hmm.
It needs to roll an 18 with disadvantage. It is going to provoke an AOL.
I will let it go.
It dashes away. Outside of the map. Drat. The mother is still holding Store down. The others have begun escaping. All of them, except for this one, look hurt. You have advantage on your attack against the mother if you wish to attack her. But you definitely see that they are attempting. The only reason she knocked the Storp down was to give her sons time to escape.
Yes, this was. I was thinking. Does it look like she's just holding him, or is she going to go for the kill? Is what I'm
No,
thinking.
she is ODM to give them time.
All right. Gerard will drop his great sword to grab his bow, and he will fire a warning shot here to try and tell the mother, you know, that's enough. Run with your children.
Make honestly, I will tell you to make an intimidation check, but it's an auto success because that's what they're doing. Yeah. You know what? Just for the sake of it, go ahead and roll it anyways.
You had to make me.
Intimidation.
I get a negative on that, of course.
Well, take it with advantage.
Make it with advantage, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's definitely what they're thinking. I might add something extra if you roll well. 12. 12 is a success, but not amazing. Nothing extra. They're definitely doing that. However, Star is currently prone. She is basically has two front paws on top of your chest, trying to hold you down. And she's not looking towards you, though. She's looking towards her sons.
I'm going to use my bonus action to shield bash her.
Away from you.
Yeah, away from me.
Very well.
It is an athletic check, you said?
Athletics check, yeah.
Fuck. Okay. She made a great fucking hell, man. Okay, so I fail, obviously. I will take.
Try to get her away from you. She managed to hold you down.
Yeah, I'm not having this. I'm the one on the ground being stepped on by a fucking saber tooth. I'm gonna grab my sword and try to stab her on the stomach.
Very well, you have a disadvantage on the attack.
Yep.
Flat,
yeah,
you're right.
Yeah,
Flat.
that's 22 to hit.
22 hits, roll damage.
That's 9 points of slashing damage.
So you manage to grab your sword. But
Yeah,
we get knocked out of your grasp.
Yeah,
You push her with the shield, she does not budge. You grab the sword, you stab her right in the stomach.
Yeah,
She
and I
lets
will
out one
use
cry of pain.
my second action surge to try to,
You don't have a second action surge.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
That's like level 18.
No, I do. I have to.
No, you're wrong. It's I guarantee you're wrong.
Oh,
You
really?
probably just wrote it wrong. The sheet says 2, but I have no idea why it says 2 because you need to be in a level of 18 to have 2 action surges.
Oh, okay.
Gerard would have shot it, but he thought it was cruel to shoot the mother and leave the children to run if he could scare her off.
Yeah,
well,
but sadly
that's
it was not her turn yet. Because you stab her in the stomach, she lets out a cry of pain, she dies.
Yeah, why does mine say 2 as well? That's weird.
Does your action surge also say 2? I guess the thing is broken then, the character man surge.
Yeah, it's 2. That's why I said that, because
It's what it said. Stor's character was made with the character man, so it did say 2.
Yeah, exactly.
The character mancer does glitch out every once in a while.
Okay.
But but that's good to know anyways.
I will stand my ground.
But it is indeed one.
I will stand my
yeah.
ground and kick Demon and say, never try that again.
Well, she's already dead, so she definitely will not.
Exactly.
Yet you will get up from your prone position.
Yeah.
The saber-toothed tigers dash away into the distance. Into the snow,
can I not try
through
to grab this
No.
one?
I mean, you can. I mean, you don't have anything that you can. If you want, with your turn, you can take one more step after you've killed her to get up, wasting off your movement, and you can go up to it.
Yeah, I want to go up here.
Very well. The saber-toothed tiger's turn is next. He is going past you and dashing. You have an IOO if you wish to.
Yeah, I do.
All right, go ahead and make your attack. That is
18. That's 11 points of slashing damage.
And with that, he dies. Oh, unless you wanted to make it non-veto.
Sorry?
You could have made it so it didn't die if you wanted. Because he was running, and you said that you were going there to try to grab him.
Yeah, I don't want him to die.
Yeah, you knock him out then.
Yeah,
As he is basically turning his back towards you, you just punch him with the pommel of the sword against his head, and he just is stunned for a second. And you grab a hold of him, and he's not resisting at this moment. Too weak to resist.
Yeah.
He's at 0 HP. The combat is over as the two remaining siblings run away.
Exactly.
And Gerard's veins stop running black as all the blood arrows on the battlefield turn to ashes.
That's a good question, Mikishi. I would like to see if these things can be, trained or sold. This is, exotic creature, or maybe, train and see if it can be of any use to us. I mean, they don't have parents right now, and Store starts, graining his teeth and smiling. Terrible idea. Well, maybe to you, not to me. And I take my hempen rope out of my backpack and I try, to tie the saber tooth, so he cannot escape. The moment he...
tie it.
How much does it weigh? This saber tooth?
Saber tooth? Probably about 200 pounds.
Jesus. Okay.
It's bigger than you.
Yeah, the small one, 200 pounds.
Mm-hmm. It's bigger than you. The adult one is more like 350 or so. These are adolescent.
No. Well, still. I want to try to carry it, or at least put my shield on the ground and try to, make it slide while he's unconscious.
You can definitely tie a rope to the shield, put the saber-tooth tiger onto the shield, make it slide easily enough.
Yep.
You all tie it. Secure. The combat is over.
Gerard would, leave nothing to waste, so I suppose he'll draw a dagger and try and collect the furs and meat from the dead.
You begin harvesting the meat. It is plenty. You notice one thing in particular, which is that the female is a bit fatter than the male. The male is kind of scrawny. The other two adolescents ran. The adolescent that is with you and alive and unconscious is also kind of scrawny. But not too bad.
Okay. Does he manage to collect any furs they might use for warmth or sail or anything like that?
Definitely, yeah, definitely. You can certainly make a survival check to harvest them properly. Yeah, to make sure you don't ruin the food and don't ruin any of the meat. Luckily, there's no possible way of ruining this meat. There's no possible way because you're not as they don't have a poison sac or anything that could ruin it. At most, it can become worse quality, like you do a bad cut. But the fur itself, you can fuck up with cutting up the fur in one intact piece. So go ahead and make a survival check unless someone's helping you.
I believe I can.
Well.
Nope, never mind.
Does anyone have proficiency in survival?
Mikishi said.
Mikishi says I can aid. Go ahead and whoever wants of the two of you, go ahead and make a check with advantage. Oh, nope.
What is that? Nature?
Survival.
Survival. No, I'm not proficient in that.
Guidance is still good.
Yeah, that's
go ahead and
fine.
make the check with the guidance instead of the advantage. 14 and another d4 on top. Hey, pretty good. 17.
Nice.
It takes you the better part of an hour, but you manage to harvest the full skins intact of each saber-tooth tiger.
Oh, if it takes an hour, can we take a short rest? The rest?
If you guys want to.
Yeah, if it takes 1 hour, we'll take the short rest. I can regain ammo.
I
of
mean,
everything.
the person who couldn't do this would be Gerard. Gerard could not take the short rest while harvesting the fur.
If he's doing that.
But everyone knows that if you guys are willing to spend an hour to harvest the fur, yeah, you can. Everyone else can take a short rest.
Are you, Gerard?
I'm fine with it. Gerard would not leave it to waste.
Thank you.
And he sounds none too pleased as he's doing this. He's grumbling to himself. The father was awakened. He knew better than to do this.
Desperation. The only thing odd that would show him that the father was awakened is that he seems to have a rune that doesn't have any necessary meaning. It's more like a brand, as if to. It's almost a brand, right? Almost as if to signify cattle.
Sure. Right.
Etched onto the fur, on the hind leg of the male, the awakened one, there is a rune that seems to shine bright blue. Not bright blue, like ice blue.
I have already. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Gerard. Go ahead.
I was just going to ask, if I put my hand near it, is it cold?
It is indeed cold.
Then he says, perhaps with Auril.
Offer everyone a good berry.
Oh, I was going to say that I already have one, but if it spoils every day, mine would already been spoiled.
Yeah.
And you have a life cleric level, is that right, Mikishi? So are they 4 each?
4 each.
Gerard will definitely take one as he works. He lost some health there.
Store asks.
Fair enough.
Store asks if he can take one of the good berries after the exchange that he just had with Mikishi, and Mikishi answers that we hate you, but we won't deny you eating.
Thank you. That's fair enough, and I appreciate that. And I'm sorry for doing this. It's survival of the fittest. They decide to attack us, so.
Gerard actually cuts the runed part or the unruned part of the fur off separately so that he can hold on to that.
It might make the fur weigh a bit, be worth a bit less, but it is a possibility. It just wouldn't be intact anymore.
I still think it's important, especially since it's cold, so I'll risk a little less value.
Mm-hmm. You cut it with a nice enough circle around it that it basically is missing a palm of fur where there's just a woven stand, but you basically get a piece of leather with the symbol of the frost through it. It looks like a giant rune of sorts, but it is an arcane rune for sure.
Alright. And Gerard nods his thanks to Michi for the good berry, which he immediately eats. And he continues about his work, skinning the fallen saber-tooths and taking their meat.
Oh yeah, I will eat the good berry too. Yep.
Well, you recover 48 points.
Oh, 4 hit points?
48 points from the good berry, and then you take the short rest and can recover.
Oh, but it
says as well.
Eating a berry restores 1 hit points.
Yeah, but there's a mechanic here in play, so it recovers 4 instead.
Okay.
It's part of Mikishi's abilities.
Okay, thanks.
Strictly speaking, We never actually need to buy food. Mikishi has
Correct.
enough.
That's
he needs
true.
One first level spell slot to feed all of us every
Mhm.
day.
Drawt's just sort of functioning on how he's lived forever. Never waste food or fur.
Yeah, and we can probably sell it.
Just in case
That's-
we don't want Mikishi to, if we have food on our own, we can eat that. We want Mikishi to be able to, be able ready for combat or healing, just in case. Exactly, Mikishi's right. And Drat is also right. I don't like to waste any food either.
There is also the matter of fact that even if you are not to eat this food yourselves, it is worth a lot of money right now.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
That's
There is
why I
scarcity
also
after all.
tried to capture this cat alive. To see
Well-
if I cannot.
Even the fur is worth a bunch now. Just from the warmth of the everlasting winter and whatnot.
So, which ones did we kill? The father and the mother?
The father
Yep.
and the mother, yeah.
Does the father look any different than the mother?
Yeah.
Um,
He is scrawnier, but he was also had this rune etched onto the back paw. That seems to be a rune that seems to emit cold.
Would I recognize the rune, or would I need to make a roll?
You would need to make a roll.
Karna, I'm guessing.
Arcana, nature, or history, yeah.
sure.
It is part of a spell that is a variation of Awaken. The saber-tooth tiger was indeed awakened, and it is basically a brand that the druids make upon the enchantment that keeps the awakened enemy charmed to them.
Oh, so they're okay. I see. So it's like a collar, basically.
It is half of a collar, but it is also a semi-permanent semi-charm.
Okay.
Not mind control, right? But the charm towards the
Did the-
druids themselves.
Did the ruin go away as soon as it died, or is it still just
No, the
etched into its paw?
the druid is etched onto the piece of fur
Okay.
that since then we had Jurat cut it out into a circle with the fur and keep the rune with it just in case.
Okay.
Drat, do you think or do you remember if any other pieces of these beasts might be worth getting and selling? Maybe bones, maybe the head itself as a trophy.
The way that Jurat, the way that you before I let you answer that, the way that you have gotten the fur with an 18 or whatever it is that you roll, which was pretty high, you can have included the head itself into the fur, right? Literally something that could either make a fucking carpet or an actual
Oh,
or an actual jacket with a hood of a
Nice.
saber-tooth tiger. It was a high enough roll for that.
Okay. He would have done that, and he'd comment, you might make some broth from the bones. Other than that, I think I've taken everything of use.
Fair enough. And agreed, Mikishi. I promise the cat that I just took, it won't slow us down. Don't worry. I'm strong enough to carry this at the same pace that we were traveling.
But we should hurry, or we're going to lose the trail, which we've forgotten.
So, both. We should keep going as Mikishi is, as you had said, and yeah, this giant skull, yeah, it's not much worth. If we got the skin off the head.
It's hard to always speak with we. It's
Yeah.
definitely
Alright,
you're doing a
so
pretty good job though.
everyone ready and set? Anyone else need to do anything?
Can
It's
I
about
take
time.
Can I take off one of the tiger's fangs?
I assume it was part of the
Oh, was
skinning.
it? Okay. Well,
Well, you still have the mother if you want.
No, that was to both actually. This was to both.
To
But
both,
yeah,
right?
like if you could say that you take one out, it just would probably make it not look as pretty.
that's a good point. Okay, never
A
mind.
battle scar.
Yeah, it's a battle scar.
Yeah, that'll lower the price then. Never mind.
Okay, so heading on.
There's one more thing that I want to mention.
Okay.
You said you were taking a short rest, but I only saw one person rolling hit dice. Was that on purpose?
Yeah, I don't need to roll any hit
Oh,
dice.
I definitely need to roll. So let me. 1, 2,
I just
4.
ate the good berry and restored all my hit points.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I'm a fucking beast right now.
Yeah, the good
1,
berry
2,
helped me
3,
out
4,
too,
5.
because I
Yeah.
couldn't rest.
Cool.
Nice. All
right.
right. You covered the hit points.
Yep, I'm good now.
Everyone took the short rest except for Durant, who was busy harvesting.
And you still have the temporary hit points.
Yep, the temporary hit points should
Yep.
continue until you get another source of temporary hit points, or you take a long rest.
Yeah,
I got my
or you get hit hard enough
Yeah.
to lose those.
Mm-hmm.
And with his...
And I get all my stuff back too.
Yep. Action surge, second win. No, not the arrows.
Not the arrows, just my other
Action
stuff.
surge and second win.
The arrows come back on a long rest.
Yep.
Okay, guys. So let's keep going. We don't want Gerard to lose the track of the undead creature.
Arcane Archer gets arrows back on short rest.
Does it?
Hmm.
Really?
Do it.
If it,
Yeah,
if it is
do
a,
it.
if it
really
is a
bad
spell,
if it were 2 per long rest.
I thought that was its weakness.
No. Short rest.
yeah,
I
if
thought
it is
that
a
was the
spell,
weakness.
if it
Oh,
is a
damn.
spell, you can recover arcane recovery and then use the arcane recovery to regain the spells.
It's not that.
Oh,
He's not a wizard, he's a fighter.
yeah, but some for example,
Let me check just in case. then.
the rogue arcane trickster has arcane recovery also, I think.
Let's see.
No, it doesn't.
Fighter.
Arcane Recovery is specifically wizard.
Oh,
Uh,
okay, my
Archer.
bad.
Arcane lore, arcane shot.
Jurat puts his snowshoes back on upon. Yeah, that's a good point. Upon
Oh, yep.
wandering into
Finish
the
a short or
fires.
long rest.
Nice. Then you get your arrows back.
Yep, I got everything back now.
All right, perfect. So
Sorry,
apparently I did the right call in going all out with the Nova round.
Yeah, you did. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No worries. I was just reading what Jurat was saying. So someone reads it out loud when there's text. Jurat puts his snowshoes back on upon bundling the tiger's remains, stows his great sword, and looks ready to head on. Sensuous, the dark elf flatters himself. You guys all begin following the tracks once again. I need everyone to roll a group survival check. This time, since it's your second hour searching, you didn't completely fail on the first hour. This time, everyone has advantage
Nice.
on the survival check, but it's still a group survival check.
Oh,
23,
nice.
good start. 17, very good. 14, 17.
We're
We're missing
rolling,
one.
guys. We're
Sorry,
rolling.
fucking messages getting in my way. Survival.
No worries. 16. Yeah, that is an easy success. You guys travel for an hour extra. So right now you've traveled for about one and a half hours to the marker, then about 2 hours to the saber-tooth, and now about another hour. So you are at 5 hours of travel total. When you begin seeing where the tracks are leading to, there is one thing that... Okay, hold on, give me a second here so I can get my notes once again. So as you are following the tracks, you begin seeing a blocky stronghold bereft of warmth or charm jets out of the hillside in a rough crescent shape. Only part of its construction is visible, the rest is buried in the snow. A large double door of stone serves as the main entrance, the terrain leading to it gently upward sloping plain covered with fresh snow. A stream used to flow out of a barrow covered northeast of the main entrance, but the waterway has frozen. 2 other barred openings can be seen along the stronghold's northern wall. Anyone positioned behind these openings would have an unobstructed view of the hillside. Closer to you, separated from the rest of the stronghold, is a snow-covered stone bunker perforated by arrow slits. You guys see in front of you some sort of dwarven-made outpost. I will put you guys down into the map, so you
That
can have a better
screenshot-
vision of what you see. I need to drag your tokens so you can.
Sorry.
No worries, no worries. I'm going to put your tokens down so you can actually see. Oh, it seems like you guys don't have sight on your tokens. Whoops. Whoops. Yep, no one has sight. Haha.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, but he's no side at all.
Let me give you guys sight so you can see your map.
Oh, okay.
Oh
Very excited.
wait, no, you guys actually see everything right now.
No, I don't.
No, it's black.
No, it's dark.
Yeah.
Oh, it's dark? Ah, it's using the new dynamic lighting system. You know what? Let's try it. Sure, let's try it. Why not? It's using the new dynamic lighting. I still need to set up your tokens, but it should only be a minute.
Okay.
That's messing up every GM I know, that new lighting.
Yeah.
All right, so reveals areas of the map. Yep, sure. GM darkness opacity. Okay, this is perfect. This is perfect. Okay, I'm going to give you guys mine. I'm going to give you guys sight. We have store with vision, a limited field of vision.
Not yet, though.
Yeah, no, hold on. I'm
Okay,
setting
I
up
thought-
the options.
Okay, I thought you already gave me, and I was no.
Do you have night vision?
Yeah.
You have night vision. Very good. Of 60 feet.
60 feet. Yep.
You're not emitting any light, and you should see now.
I do.
Now let's go over and give it to Mikishi, who I assume is 60 as well.
A 0. Okay.
0. Okay, vision, but no night vision. Obviously, I'm going to put you guys with. I'm going to put the night vision with a night vision a distance of just 10 feet to identify the lack of vision.
What race is store?
You can see human.
We have Anai. Who has dark vision?
60 feet, yes.
Dark vision of 60 feet. Why does this keep putting black squares? Is this normal? Do you see black massive squares?
It is part of the dynamic lighting, and it represents like a taller structure or something.
I still can't see anything.
Yeah, you don't have big. I mean, at this moment, I can't even see your damn tokens.
Are you talking about the grid being like there's a larger size grid?
No, there's
no.
a massive black square over you guys.
Mm-mm.
On my
You
map.
can see everything now.
No, over us we have nothing.
Why? Oh man, let me refresh. Is
let
this
me
how the
see.
dynamic lighting, the fucking dynamic lighting works?
Oh,
Because
by
that's
the way,
terrible.
I see a name, DM. So maybe
See a
you,
name?
yeah, you would like to change that.
Yeah, I'll check it.
I will send you a screenshot that I have. So
I
you can
will check
that.
it.
This is the screenshot. That's my point of view.
Interesting. Why would you have sight on that guy? Why would you see the name? That's really weird.
I don't know. That's something that maybe you added manually.
No, I did not.
Well, I don't know. Well, I will just ignore it. Don't worry. I don't like metagaming.
That's really weird. Yeah, this dynamic lighting doesn't actually work.
Yeah, because I see those black squares that you said on what I just pinged.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm really confused. I'll show you guys
No,
what
but-
I see, so you can So you can see, I basically have the part of the map that got basically the part of the map that got that I put Lightning on for you guys. This is what I see. I'm posting it on Discord because I'm really confused about this one. It seems like this new system doesn't really work for the DM.
What is that?
Look.
Oh, maybe because you are seeing overlapping the light source of each character, maybe?
Well, yeah, but
Let me take a look. See.
I don't know. I never did this, so I cannot help you.
Whoa! What the hell?
Yeah, it looks like it is like a source of light from overlapping to each other.
I don't. That doesn't look like a source of light. That looks like the layers are overlapping.
I don't know.
yeah, guys, sorry about that. I'm really confused about this one.
Maybe reload the map?
I already tried. You know what? Let's deactivate dynamic lighting in general. Let's just not use it.
That's just really weird.
Yeah, roll 20 with
Let's just not
dynamic
use it
lighting is
next
bad.
Next time we'll use it. I'm going
Just,
to put you
let's
guys
just
over
keep
here for a
the-
second. And I'm
let's
going to
just
use
keep
the
the
good old
metagaming.
fog of war. There he is. Turn on fog of war. I haven't used fog of war in
Ages.
so long.
It was good.
Gerard was scared. Superior dark vision, and he saw only darkness.
But there's nothing wrong with the good old fog of war reveal. Just need an extra second. Aha! Does it okay? Now I'll put you back onto the map proper.
Oh,
You
that
see a bit
is-
now?
Yep. That's
Okay, good.
That's the good old fog of war.
Wait, I just did it the other way around. Oh man, professional DM right here.
Like I've been playing for a while and I've never seen that happen either.
Yeah, I mean this is
See-
it's the new set, it's the new system. They set this adventure with their new system, but it doesn't make sense. That's literally it.
See, it looks like it could either be if it's literally in the map, it could either be like a hole, or the map was just glitched out and unfinished, or the layers are overlapping, or something.
Yeah, I think they just didn't fucking know how to program it.
Yeah, that's really bizarre.
Anyways, I think this is good enough for now. I think you guys see enough for now that we can go for a bit longer. All right. So as I was saying, you guys were seeing this scene before your eyes. There's this outpost put into a cliff, this blocky stronghold. Just looks in a rough crescent shape, just seems to be completely covered in ice and snow. Yet there are a few things interesting about it. First of all, there is this stone bunker that stands about 15 feet tall. Right here, close to you guys. The stone bunker that stands 15 feet tall, the rough edges of its construction indicate that it was cut from a single piece of stone. Just as you guys are approaching, an arrow immediately flies towards the ground next to you. And hits the ground. An arrow from a crossbow, or so a bolt inside. When it comes to the actual visibility of the day, as I said, there is the never-ending night. As such, it's not proper light, but it's also not properly completely dark, right? It's a very, very small dim light. It would be much more comfortable to be around with torches if you guys want to be saying around. But it's not necessary for just walking. It just would be easier to. It would just be tougher to see around.
I mean, we just got attacked by an arrow.
Yeah, the arrow seems to have landed on the snow next to you. It seems like it was a warning shot of sorts, but no words are actually said.
Does any of the elves here know where the arrow comes from?
All of you are aware that it came from the bunker itself.
But I'm a human. I cannot see that.
Yeah, you cannot see that.
That's why I'm asking you if the elves or someone with dark vision can see where the arrow comes from. Thank you, Mikishi, for the light.
Well, this explains the smaller footprints. It's dwarven.
Alright, there's a dwarf that shot this bolt.
That fortress looks dwarven make, the way they carve direct from the rock.
Anybody speak Dwarvish?
No.
Terribly sorry, no.
I speak, actually, I have something they might understand, but I don't know that I want to talk to them.
And we can just try speaking common.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys didn't immediately back away after the first warning shot was sent, another shot is sent towards you, but this time it's actually aiming at a random person within the group.
I won't
One-
ready the
one,
first shot. I
two.
just ready my shield just in case.
Yeah, it's a D5 top to bottom, left to right. So basically like this. I'm gonna make an attack with these squares are 65 feet away. It is going to make an attack with the crossbow.
To me?
I'm going to roll a d5 first to determine the target. It is going to be against Mikishi. A crossbow shot towards you, Mikishi. As you
Can
guys
I-
didn't immediately go for cover, nor for any protection.
Quick question, DM. Can I try to cover Mikishi with my shield? If that is a possibility?
Sadly, at this moment, I will say no.
Okay.
This much I will say no, but maybe now that you are aware that it was not just a warning shot, you can attempt to do so. The 16, however, hits, and it is a heavy crossbow. As such, it deals a total of 5 points of piercing damage as the arrow connects. The bolt, I keep saying arrow, but I say it's bolt. It's a crossbow. You actually hear the release of the crossbow, the classic noise of the bolt being released at high velocity, and it seems to connect and come from the bunker. Immediately after it shoots, those of you that see the creature in the bunker recognize that it is indeed a dwarf. It's very hard to spot him, but he is not necessarily taking the eye action or anything of the sort. He's just getting into full cover after each shot. You see the shaved bald head, and you see a darker skin tone and a long white beard. It seems to be a Duragar. What do you guys do after the first arrow was clearly a warning shot? The second arrow, not so much. What do you guys do?
Gerard mutters deep dwarves, and he yells out in Undercommon, "Hold! We serve for Auril, we've come to trade," and he holds up his bundle with the furs.
Make a deception check.
Store just in case it fails. Will grab his shield from the cat that tied the cat to the bridge and grab the shield.
I don't have that blessed still, do I?
Can you punch Jurat? Wait, what?
Oh, he's asking.
Oh shit! Just because we said that we serve Oro when they came to try it?
I said that in Undercommon, not common.
If he speaks it.
And you speak in Mikishi? So Mikishi, as soon as you say those words, Wait,
Wait.
deep speech is similar.
No.
Yes,
No, it's
what's
not.
deep speech?
No, deep speech
Not-
is like aberrations, like mind
Yeah.
flayers and.
Yep.
Yeah, deep speech is mind flayers and beholders, sadly. Okay, it's not undercommon. Okay, so no punch this time. No punch this time. And I'm sorry, I was confused. What was Thor doing?
I drop the cat from my shield and tie it to the bridge, and grab my shield and get ready.
Ah, gotcha.
And I was saying, I don't still have that bless, do I? Because I didn't rest.
No, that's last 1 minute, and it
Bless
wouldn't
doesn't
apply to
Oh, yeah,
ability
that's
checks
right.
either.
Checks.
Bless is like really short term, I think.
You haven't.
Worth a
You
try.
haven't. The 11 is answered with a second bolt. Do you guys reach for cover after the second bolt?
Can I see the trajectory of the bolt and try to cover whatever he's shooting at?
Now, since you said it faster as well, I will say that you can try to do it. Yes,
Yeah. Okay.
I will allow you to add a +2 to AC to someone nearby.
Okay. Thanks.
Either way, okay. So Mikishi goes prone. But either way, the shot of the crossbow is coming to a random target between a D4.
Take the whole box.
No, actually a D3, because Thor is the one that is. It is going to be a D3. On a 1, it is an I. On a 2, it is Viari. And on a 3, it is Jurat. Mikishi is prone, as such, not being attacked. It is going to be 3 Jurat.
You have +2 to AC.
Story, you quickly see the bolt coming, rush towards it to try to block it. Jurat, as you basically show the fur's eye, the only answer is a bolt coming in your direction. 13 to it. You have a +2 to AC on top of your regular AC, so that misses, right?
Yeah, either way, it misses.
Ah, very good, very good.
Nothing, guys.
All right. So, guys, are you still standing in the middle of the snow?
No one.
No, at this point, I'm just saying, forget it, they're not going to talk, and I get my bow.
I'm just charging in.
With the fireball, ready. All right.
Are we rolling initiative, or can?
Well, I guess we have to roll initiative, yeah? I'll go ahead and roll for everyone. Remove the
Oh
old
shit!
ones.
Yeah, I got it to off course like always.
12 again.
DM, can I roll my initiative?
You don't like my rolls? Yeah, sure.
No, for the next one. Don't worry. For the next one, I will take.
No,
it
you
to-
can roll for this one. Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
You don't see the tracker? The
Full
tracker
roll.
should be there. It's already it's over here for me at least.
Yeah, I see you.
Which tracker? Yeah.
Mikishi rolled the 21.
Yep. Mikishi's the first one.
It's gone forever. You broke roll 20 now.
You cannot attack.
You're not no longer part of this initiative or any initiative in the future.
Power of the DM.
Mikishi,
Evil DM.
you are up. For reference, this is an incline going all the way towards the bunker. It is an incline. This is about 20 feet down. This is about 10 feet down. This is considered 0. So it is basically always in an incline. You go over and cast Fairy Fire onto the bunker itself. The Duragar is going to remove Whispers, and he's going to roll a Dexterity saving throw. And it is going to be a natural 20,
Jesus.
because he's very good at this, apparently.
Yeah, and he rolled a nat 20 and a nat 1. Fucking hell.
The real question is, why does the crossbow say it has a +4 to attack if its Dexterity is 10? That's the real question. So I'm going to make his dexterity 14. But just for this one. Just this one guy. Just this one.
Drop prone again.
Drop prone again. Very well. Bjork's turn sees everyone begin to advance. Sees the fairy fire being cast. It peeks out through the arrows of it once again. It is going to release and bolt towards 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sees Mikishi, sees Thor. It's going to roll a d5. Top to bottom. 2. Mikishi, you are prone. As such, the attack has disadvantage against you. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. Natural 1. He shoots the crossbow bolt, but a bit of the what does fairy fire even look like?
Fairy fire, if I remember, is like little blue wisp of fire or something like that.
Yeah.
Because every time someone says fairy fire, now it makes like sparkles,
Purple
right?
sparkles, yeah.
I imagine those things that are really annoying. Glitter. I always imagine glitter when people say fairy fire.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's shiny, it's annoying, it gets everywhere. So I bet a bunch of glitter just went into the guy's eye.
I hate glitter. It's rough. It's coarse. It gets
Yeah,
everywhere.
it's worse than sand.
I mean, it's like the spell. It's shit. I mean, fighting against fairy fire is shit.
Yeah,
It's
and I
one
mean
of the
fairy fires fairies would totally use glitter.
Yeah.
I think that's how you spell fairy.
It's one of the best spells in the game, to be honest.
Oh no, it is actually it's actually a cool an old way to say fairy. Yeah. You never get rid of it. Either way, the attack misses against Mikishi, which brings us to Store. Obviously, he is behind the arrows of it, so he always goes back for cover after his charge.
Yep. How much did you say this was?
The terrain is always going up. This is minus 20 feet. This is minus 10 feet. This is 0, like on the terrain.
Okay, so I can only move 20 feet if I go past here, right?
No. You can you're basically just struggling to go up.
Okay. I will just keep charging and get ready my sword on the belt.
All right.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I will rush him charging, not yelling, but with a smile on my face. I can dash. That's actually true. Yeah, I can bonus action dash, and can I jump inside? It is big enough for me to fit.
Hold on. Let me review my notes here for a second, just for me to double check.
Oh yeah,
this
action.
particular point.
Sorry, yeah, it was an action. Yeah.
Just give me a second here. I have lost one reference, which I want to read up on.
If I can feed, I mean, it has
Just
to be some
one
way
second.
to get inside.
The arrow slits themselves are 15 feet tall, and you spot no door from your side.
Okay, but how wide are them?
It's arrow slits. It's not enough to get through, sadly. They're very, very small.
Okay,
Just enough to peek through and put the bow through.
Okay, I will just yell at him and say, "Get out, fucking coward!" And that will be the end
All
of
right.
my turn. Incoming.
You can still dash.
Yeah, but I
Just
prefer,
not door. Just not.
Yeah, I prefer to stay here and let my party come closer and take
Very
a better
well.
shot at him while I take the shots.
Very well. Viari, you're up.
All right. Well, how much cover is this thing behind?
Full cover.
Crap.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The only way that he is not in full cover is if he is staring at if he is aiming through the arrow slit at the moment you're shooting, and even then it would be 3/4 cover.
And I don't have
That's
sharpshooter
that's
yet.
the power of Aerosmiths.
I don't have sharpshooter yet either.
You can just hold an action and be lucky.
That was my thinking.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm just gonna let's see, what's my movement? 30 feet, so right there seems good. Wait, was that right? Oh, whoops. Right there, that's where it was. Alright, she's gonna draw an arrow onto the bowstring and hold an attack for him to pop out.
Very well, very well. You hold an attack, waiting for him to aim, and then when he begins, when you see a just sliver of him, you release your attack. We'll get to that when it comes to it. It is an item.
Okay, and I will bonus action start Blade Song. That brings her movement to 40. With an action, she will hold a firebolt to fire when he is
See the same thing.
not under cover. That's turn.
He's always under cover. It's just not full cover.
Yeah, not full cover. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Girard, you're up.
Let's see here. Okay, Gerald is going to advance forwards. I think this is 30 feet, give or take.
Yeah.
And then he is going to cast dancing lights and send them through the arrow slits. Try and get some visibility on him.
Trying to get visibility on him.
Yeah, see his shadow, get some idea where he's hiding.
Yeah. You send the dancing lights. Can you click on dancing lights so I can read the description?
Sure, 1 second.
Through the use of dancing lights, you create 4 torch-sized lights within range, within 120 feet, in a point you can see, I assume. Alright, so you basically put 1 light on each side, and as a bonus action, you make them move forward.
Right.
Basically put them here, basically put the orbs on each side of it. With the bonus action, if you want to use a bonus action to move them, you can do that as well.
Yes, I'll move them into the bunker so that we can try and get some visibility on him.
Very well. You do indeed see the shadow show that he is over here, but sadly, the shadow does not help much with full cover, since there are arrow slits that are only a tiny bit wide.
And that's my turn, unfortunately.
All right. You can you already moved, so it is Mikeshi's turn. Mikeshi, Cinder.
He's moving his I don't know how to say it.
Ah, the Wildfire Spirit.
Yeah, the wildfire spirit.
Hey, wait, I don't see it. Where's the picture?
Next to me.
What? The picture disappeared for me. I just see a thing saying TK. And the picture is gone.
Oh shit, boy.
Oh, store.
Shit, boy. So I'm inside with it?
You can't see that point.
Yep, I can.
You can see that point. The best you can do is... yeah, it doesn't matter much. Because you see the beginning of the arrow switch, and you basically put them here. Because that's the best you can see from your angle. But even then, it doesn't really matter.
Oh shit.
Turn. All right. So as the fire spirit shows up next to you, Store, the fire spirit puts an hand onto... Is it actually humanoid in shape, like the other one? Nope. What does this one look like? Oh, a salamander. Yeah. So this salamander-like being, as it slitters through the snow and appears out of nowhere, it with one of its hands. Wait, a salamander the animal or salamander the mythical creature? Mythical creature. Yeah, it puts one. It is basically a serpent-like, more or so a human/snake creature that is like. It seems like it has a tail and its whole body encapsulated by flames. It reaches up to with one of its hands and touches your arm. And as you look towards it, you give consent. You look and you find yourselves dashing into it, turning into a small ball of fire and dashing towards the arrow slit. You find yourself right next to this Duragar, who immediately screams, not expecting that to have happened. Mikishi's turn is done, and the Duragar is next. He was definitely not expecting that, but he is not necessarily worried yet, because... Dun dun dun!
What the fuck?
The Duragar casts Enlarge as it becomes twice its previous size. Now closer to... So instead of being a medium creature, he is now a large creature. But if I'm not mistaken, that has used its action. It is now better protected. Still, and he drops the bow and instead pulls out the war pick. Two-handed.
God.
Oh no, not two-handed. One-handed. Two-handed. Two-handed war pick.
Nice.
Either way, he ends his turn as he looks towards you and says, "Shouldn't have done that." In common.
Star just is smiling with the adrenaline of the combat just about to happen.
Star, you're up. As you see that guy turn twice his size. I will say one thing, actually. You guys get your shots with 3/4 cover because he turned big.
Alright. So... But you... Aw.
That's a miss.
Damn. Whatever.
Either way, that only uses your reaction.
15
to get
is a
them back.
miss?
Yeah, 15.
3/4
with
cover,
3/4
so-
cover is definitely a miss.
It's like +3 or 4 AC or something. +5,
Oh,
that's
okay.
it.
+5, okay. Well, I don't have
Star,
that, so-
you're up.
Yes, Thor will, do the head thing again and will go for a big swing at the big guy now
All right,
with
good
his
luck.
longsword. Oh shit.
8 to it is indeed a miss.
Okay, Thor will use action surge and
Very
attack
well.
again.
Good luck.
Come on, big boy. Oh my.
Oh no!
You hate to see it.
No, that action surge.
You hate to see it.
Okay. Yeah, he will ready his shield and get ready for the hit. That will be the turn.
All right, we are ready.
Fuck.
You have somewhat of a sight on him for 3/4 cover.
That's not a whole lot I can do with that, honestly. Fuck. I'm just gonna... Yeah, there's not enough room in there for me.
It is 15 feet up, the arrow slit.
If I
So it's
perch
ve-
myself, like... If I'm thinking of this right, is the arrow slit, like the walls outside of the slit kind of branching outwards? Or is it just a straight slit with no balcony or anything?
There's no... Hold on. There's no balcony. It's basically a triangle shape from the inside. That makes it so there's only a tiny slit on the outside, but a bigger room for the person to stand in on the inside.
Damn.
And the thing is, also, you are going down. You are down under you are much lower than the bunker. The bunker itself is 15 feet up from this point.
Yeah.
So basically shooting down upon you as you guys are approaching.
I'm gonna just have to ready another shot with just hoping it hits.
Well, yeah, you don't need to ready this time. You can actually shoot him.
Yeah. Here it
He
goes.
just has the 3/4 cover still. You don't have disadvantage, so that's not too bad, but 16 is a miss.
Damn it. Yep. This is why I need sharpshooter.
Yep.
All right. Well, that's all I'm gonna do.
And I.
Okay, and I will move a little closer. Bonus action face step. Up
Oh yeah, there you go.
Well
There you
done.
go. You're in.
Chick,
And
can you link that, please?
Yeah.
I want to know exactly what that. Oh, face step. Oh, I understood like face stop or something like that.
Face
what the-
stop.
what
The
the fuck
advantage
was
ability
that?
face stop.
Yeah,
Make your
it
face show no emotion.
Yeah, I was. What the fuck?
Either way, you get there as a bonus action. What's the additional benefit?
So I'm in Autumn, but I'm not going to bother charming him because I'm about to attack him. So, I mean, if you want to roll the saving throw, that's fine.
I mean, yeah, I should. It's part of it. So yeah, I should.
13 DC.
He has advantage against charms.
I mean, am I in range
Wisdom.
with him, right? So I could tell him something.
19. Yeah, you can tell him something too.
I mean,
The charm effect only applies to me, and it's charm condition. It's pretty limited.
okay. Then nothing else.
That is your bonus action. You succeed on the side.
Yeah. So he succeeded. I'm gonna see double some charm.
16. With 16 hits.
Okay, and that's turn.
Damn, 9 points of damage though. Pretty good. Jurat, you're up.
Jurat is going to, well, first of all, he's gonna, of course, light those arrows on fire. So,
D4.
2 points of damage.
Ouch.
Yeah. And then he is going to, let me see here. He's going to move. It's going to move there, which is 30 feet. And given that he's moved there, could he have a better angle on the door?
No, you actually have a worse angle.
How so? I see.
You need to be here to have a better angle.
It's still within 30
You guys are
feet.
down, he is over. He is above. If you are further down, you see a better angle to him above. If you're too close, all you see is wall.
I think the map is messing with my head.
You are further down than him.
Yeah.
So basically, as you walk through the arrow slit, you see half of his body, not half of his body, you see a bit of his body hanging above the arrow slit. If you were to go too close, right? If you were to go here, all you would see in front of you is a wall, and you'd be staring with your neck completely stretched up to a arrow slit that's 15 feet up, and all you would see would be the ceiling of the bunker.
Yeah, because it's a hill.
Yeah,
it's a
like
hill.
Yeah, okay, it's elevated up. If you look at it a certain way, it looks like it's down.
No, I can put this. I can put this so you guys see it. Minus 20 feet, minus 10 feet.
Yeah,
Okay, thank
that
you.
will help. Yeah.
So the bunker is considered 0.
So yeah, I would move there for the better angle, and I would try and get a shot on him.
All right, good luck.
Come on.
And
Sadly, 3/4 cover still misses. It is a very unless you have some reason to ignore cover, it's missing.
No,
Which
I
I don't think
don't.
they do yet.
No, I
Yeah,
don't. But
the problem is that's the angle and more that the arrows of it is just a tiny big bit of white.
and Drought yells out, if this is a scout post, he has a way to warn the keep. And that's turn.
All right, Mikishi, you're up.
He asks if he sees it.
Enough, yeah. Enough for sight, bad for attacks, basically. Wisdom's 13, Wisdom saving throw DC 13. That's intelligence. The bonus is the same, he fails. Takes 6 points of damage.
This is like the worst fight for Drought.
Yeah, this fight is terrible for any attack or attack rolls. But this, luckily you guys had some ways to get in, because otherwise it would be even worse. That's a ranged attack, 8 misses.
Yeah, welcome to my
And
club, Mikishi. Rolling shit.
It is a turn of Björk. Okay, he's enlarged. He's wielding a war pit. Two-handed.
That's gonna hurt.
He is going to choose a target. He's going to choose a target. Are you blade singing?
I am, yes.
You're blade singing. It's either someone that's dodging and very quick, or someone that is either someone that's dodging and quick, or someone that is very heavily armored, or a weird fire spirit. There is no way it can actually escape. Because to move and open the trapdoor... would be very difficult.
Yep, he will get to opportunity attacks.
Move, open the trapdoor and get even if he lets go of his enlarged size, it will be incredibly difficult. At such, the best thing he can do is fight. You have made loud enough noises that he is confident that the alarm has been raised. But it is his turn. So what he is going to do is attack one of you two. So D2. One is the left person, and the two is the right person. No, not the fire spirit. Fuck the fire spirit. 1. Very. Oh, this is the worst person to attack. I think it is impossible.
Yeah.
I think it's impossible.
mean,
Sorry, not Viari, not Viari. Sorry, not Viari. I meant to say Anai. I think it needs an natural 20, right?
Possibly.
Yeah,
First
I
attack
think-
misses. Second attack's a 21.
I have to shield, but that misses.
Yeah, very well. It also... Yeah, that's it. That's his turn, sadly. He once again yells out loudly about intruders in Undercommon. Thor, you're up.
I will say, why don't you shut up? And I will take a big swing at him with one
Good luck.
handed with my longsword. Fuck, man. That's a 12.
That 12 is a miss, sadly.
Yep, fuck him. Sorry. And I will... Actually, I will... Oh, so I cannot stand because there is the fire spirit. Okay, I will just go around him without leaving his combat zone, and
Very
that
well.
will be my turn.
Really well. Yari, you're up.
Alright. Pachoo!
Second VA11 is not it.
Well, that's my turn.
Alright. An eye.
Ugh.
Okay, attack action, bonus action attack.
Good luck. Flanking, so +2. Double natural 1. That's a failure.
Oh shit.
Fucking Christ. Rolling very, very
Thir-
poorly.
thir- 13 is a failure. Man,
That's turn.
damn. Gerard.
Let's see here. I am going to hit this guy with my blood curse. He's within 30 feet. Yes?
Close enough. I don't want to worry about the diagonals. So yeah, sure.
Okay, and
He's
I'll,
within 30 feet.
spend some health to amplify it.
Okay.
So 2 hit points for me, and I'm going to take a shot at him with advantage.
Okay, sure. Good luck. 3/4 cover. That definitely hits, yeah. That hits. That hits.
And there's some
For
fire
total?
for him.
Of 10 points of damage. Damn, he's still up. He's still up. Alright. It is Mikishi's turn.
All the damage I've taken, I've done to myself.
That's actually good. Wisdom save. 18 succeeds. 16 on the flame. Wait, yeah, 16 on the flame save hits. 16 is actually the AC. 9 points of fire damage. Damn. It's still up though. And this turn comes up again. One vast turn of fighting. One vast turn of fighting. Let's see.
Or maybe we will all miss.
He is going to go for Store, seeing that that an eye has some weird incantation that he doesn't like very much. Yeah, the spirit is wrecking this guy. But I mean, Jurak just got a good shot in. 10 points of damage was pretty good.
Yep.
But Bjork is going to use his two-handed war pick to strike against Star.
Go for it.
Let's see. Come on, natural 20. Come on. Nope, not a natural 20, but it is a 22.
Yep, that hits.
Do you want to use her reaction to parry?
Yes, I will like. Well, depends on how much it hits me.
I think it's the other way around. Wait, is it? I don't know. I don't actually know.
When another creature damages you with a melee
Damages
attack,
you. Perfect. 9 points of damage.
yes, I would like to use my parry attack with Sir, which is D8 plus 2. Oh shit, which is 3 plus my heavy armor master, which will be only 3 points of damage
3
against
points of damage. Look at that. Amazing. It's a tanky party. Tanky party.
Yep.
Star, you're up. At this moment, the Durigar looks rough. He is hurt. He is not feeling great. And he sees that there is no escape out of this.
I will go for a big swing and try to chop his head off.
Good luck.
Is that 24 to hit?
24 to hit certainly hits.
That will be 8 points of slashing damage.
And that is enough. As the longsword goes against the side of the neck, he loses the enlarge effect. And as and it begins drawing blood, and just as he is wetting, just as the enlarge begins reducing his body, the swing goes through, cutting it through completely. We're out of combat. That's where we're going to end the session for tonight.
Nice.
A bit more heavy on combat than the usual, but hopefully that was good too.
That was a good session, man.
Oh yeah, I had fun.
Glad you did.
Never hurts
It
to
was
change.
interesting.
Never hurts to change it up with a little more action.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
stuck.
story stuff.
Why?
You can't make it through the arrows of it,
Yeah, but oh shit.
and the tower part can't go again.
I mean, I guess I will have to or wait here or go through that.
Fight
passage.
our way through the Door Dungeon.
Shit, well, I mean, I guess we can coordinate. When you guys enter on that, I will go down the fucking
Yeah.
trapdoor or something.
A distraction or something, because otherwise it would be very tough.
Oh,
Because
shit.
if they are aware, it would be very tough. But
Oh shit.
Viari is also there, so that's not too bad. Viari
Yeah.
is there with you.
But
I
they
got
know
her.
we're here, probably.
No, sorry, not Viari. I keep getting the name wrong.
Anais.
Anai is there with you. Viari can potentially go there.
But it wouldn't be a good option to just leave outside the druid and the archer alone.
Gerard,
No, Viari can't get there actually.
Get where?
Gerard can find another way, but
Into the tower?
no, another way into the place. He can keep looking. He wouldn't want you
That you
all to
can.
just stand there. And plus, they know you're here, but they probably wouldn't expect you to be coming in from the watch
From the
post.
inside.
Yeah.
That
Wait.
is true.
Get into what place? Into here?
Yeah,
To hear you.
I can get into there.
I used the thing. I used your thing. You need a way to long rest to get there.
Short rest.
I have a free magical teleport.
I used it.
It's
That's
a
how you
short-
escape.
It's a
It
bonus
comes back
action.
on short rest.
It's a long rest.
Oh, it's a long rest. Yep. Fair enough.
It's a long rest. That's what I thought. It is a long rest.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the long rest.
Yeah, that's long
Okay.
rest.
We'll just
Yep.
I
have,
just
No,
checked
so-
because
yeah.
I thought it was short rest as well.
we'll just have to
Nope,
find
so-
another way.
Yeah,
Yep.
we'll see that next session. But yeah,
Yep.
All right. Well,
thank you
that
guys
was
for
fun.
playing. I hope it was fun. Hopefully, same time next week. Sad to see that the ache wasn't here, but oh well, we'll just continue without. And that's why you make groups of 6 people instead of 5.
Yeah, that's 2000 EQDM mode.
Okay, Tom, anything you want to say before I close out the stream?
Hey, check out the stream again tomorrow because we have some Greek gods to go find.
Oh yes, more Odyssey. It's gonna be fun, and that big group of golems. Yes.
Yeah, there are some golems. There might or might not be some sort of guy with a big brain that might or might not have a talisman of control of
For the Sphere of Annihilation.
a sphere of annihilation. But then, just casual Greek mythology inspired things.
Yes. All right. Well, thank you so much, Tom, for GMing and
Yep.
letting us stream.
No worries, thank you.
Okay, everybody, that was more Rime of the Frostmaiden with GM Tompson, and it was a very exciting session, a little more combat heavy than we've had so far. Tough fight with that Durgar dwarf there at the end due to the arrow slits, basically the archery tower. Well, they know we're here and we're divided up, so it's going to be an interesting session next week. For now, well, that's it until this evening. And until then, well, I'm going to wish you guys a great day. And I will be back with you tomorrow for more Odyssey and, oh, pardon my phone, for more Odyssey and for as well Curse of Strahd. Yeah, we're actually going to play a Curse of Strahd game, I think. It might actually happen for once. So thank you for watching and have a great one. Bye-bye.